Hey folks, we're live. We got another episode of Address This Mess here. We got special guest today, Rob Mason.
Yes.
You're supposed to say something, Rob. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
I'm here.
I'm back. I'm here. He's still here. Today's podcast is brought to you by Amazon. Amazon is an online shopping super center. You need anything, they got it. Go to our website, addressthismess.com, use our link and buy some shit, support the podcast, help us out, and also help yourself out. Great discounts on that website. Stinger?
Nice. Also, audible.com.
Oh, fucker, I want to.
Alex Mackenzie is an avid book reader, your co-host, and he has discovered audible.com, and he's over the moon for it.
Just signed up.
What book did you just download?
I downloaded Life of the Party by Bert Kreischer.
Lovely Bert Kreischer.
Great guy. And Bert's reading it to you the whole time. What a fucking guy. Great time.
He's an animal.
I got to stop swearing. Sorry. I've been listening to myself on the
during
podcast.
Audible.com.
Just when I
You
hear
can
myself swear a bunch, I sound stupid.
You can go get any
You can
audiobook.
swear.
You sign up, you get one free download. And free audiobooks. I remember listening to Artie Lang's audiobook, and in the middle, he has to leave because he's having heroin withdrawals. And he tells people on the book, he says, I'm not going to be able to finish this.
What?
Because he was in a tough spot.
I got to go shoot up. I'll be back.
Some guy comes on and finishes.
Jeez.
Well, he wasn't. He was not able to read. Like, he was trying to go cold turkey off the opium.
So was the other guy talking as Artie?
Like he's
talking
reading it in
first-hand
person.
stories?
Yeah.
It's just going first person on it.
Yeah. So you can hear that at audible.com. That's what you want to make it.
Next we got Dollar Shave Club. You know, shaving's already annoying enough, not to mention the high price of brand name razors these days. And the worst part about it is you got to drive to the store to pick them up. Well, what if I told you that we could have these razors delivered directly to your door? A little Bill Burr there. I like that one.
He's got the best Dollar Shave Clubs.
Yeah, and you just turn away while you do it, so it sounds like you're in the distance. And
with the ladies.
I'd say that $3.50 a month here in Canada. We'll deliver razors directly to your door. Go to our website, click the link, and sign up. Stinger, close it out.
Of course, as always, onit.com, the Human Optimization Center. We're taking Alpha Brain right now. I took New Mood last night, and I take Shroom Tech when I don't work out. I play sports. Not trying to be the best at working out. I play real sport.
Yeah. That was a lot of Alpha Brain to take. I like it.
Yeah. We're
I
flying.
haven't done it in a while.
Go to our website if you want any Onnit supplements. Anything on there is good for you. And click on it. Go through. Use the code word Rogan. Fuck it. Use Rogan. It'll get you 10% off.
Yeah, just make sure you go through our website first, and then use Rogan. You know, he's got lots of money on it. We're just starting out. All right, here we go. We're going live. This is our intro song today. Hope we don't get sued.
They might sue us.
They probably could, hey?
Dave and Sam weren't going to sue us. They might sue us.
Because they're broke
Yeah.
and they need money. I just paid fucking $5 for this song.
I think Ram Jam is scouring the internet for podcasts and listening for their song.
Just soon. These fucks used Black Betty the other day. I know it. All right. First order of business. What do you guys got?
NHL playoffs.
Okay, here we go.
I didn't watch game one.
No.
I didn't watch
playing
game one
ball.
either.
I saw
Admiral
overtime.
hockey.
Saw overtime.
That was a
but,
snipe from Williams.
Yeah.
Did you see the goal?
Yeah, I saw the goal.
He just sauced it in there like Kovalchuk used to do.
It was a 2D men like mistake though. Everybody was bouncing on
McDonough
Girardi there.
sold out Girardi and Pouliot flew the zone.
Well, McDonough was at the blue line
Yeah.
before the puck even hit Girardi.
Girardi definitely fumbled that puck, but there's no way that many blue shirts should have been out of the zone.
When they have three guys in their zone.
It's going to be tight though.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's good hockey.
The back. Well, turnovers at your blue line are just crucial, man. Like, well, not crucial. I guess they're crucial to avoid. Because that, like, you pay big time. Anytime you turn it over, trying to leave your zone, you've got all your players doing the transition game. They're going one way, and you get a turnover. It's just a great scoring chance for the other team. Even if you just turn it over to one guy, let alone three coming in.
Yeah, man.
I could bring up PVB playoffs, but
The left wing lock.
that was a great.
Left wing lock. Come on, baby.
double overtime, or what was it double overtime the next day?
Yeah,
when
it
got
was.
We
the
had to do it next day.
double
yeah.
day, yeah.
Play another period.
And then hey, next game starts. You
A lot of
lost.
orange slices in the dressing room there.
Sorry, you
like-
lost game 1. Here's game 2 right now.
So we lost game
While
one.
they still have momentum.
Yeah, no
Took
shit.
you 5
eh?
periods to lose, but
Yeah.
here's another 3. Try win another.
Yeah. Fucking awesome.
It's funny.
Okay, something I wanted to bring up. I've been waiting. I've been trying not to talk to you about Stinger. I've been thinking about it. Is do you guys know about Briex? I know it's old news, but
Briex.
Briex. It was like the biggest gold scam in history. It's like that one where they didn't even have a gold claim. Like they faked the core samples, they faked everything,
Really?
and claimed they found a bunch of gold. I think it was in South America.
Just to change the market.
No, just to promote a fake stock,
Oh,
basically,
okay.
right? They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, we found a
Oh.
whole bunch of gold here, and it was a penny stock. It was a junior mining company, and junior mining. Could you keep it down?
I was wondering what that was.
Goddamn vehicles. It's a junior mining company. And junior mining is where a lot of people are looking to make it big go, because it's like they're really, really low stock, and then
It's all those guys on Fool's Gold
Yeah.
on Discovery Channel.
Fuck,
Yeah,
those shows
exactly.
keep popping up.
Yeah.
They're such idiots. I don't know how they have a TV show.
yeah,
It's
man.
like
I think
oh,
that's the kicker.
there's
They're
our-
looking for idiots.
They're like, there's our excavator over there, but those guys have guns. So they start walking towards these guys with guns, and then they're just like bringing out, oh yeah, okay, I guess our excavator's gone. And then they finally talk to one guy. They stole a bunch of their equipment,
Yeah.
and they've got one excavator back out of it. And
Yeah.
they're like, okay, yeah, I think that's pretty good.
We did okay here.
We'll let them off with the other gear. Looks like they've earned it.
Fools.
But no, I didn't hear about that.
No, anyway.
Briex.
Yeah, well, what it was, it happened, I think, like, shit, I don't know, 10 years ago. I should have really done a bit more research on this.
If you're gonna bring it up, I can't wait to bring this up.
Exactly.
I have no details on it, but I was waiting a week.
I have a point about it, and the only point is that a lot of people, like I work with actually a couple guys that are still working today because of this scam.
Oh.
Because it was based out of Calgary, Alberta. So it was based out of Canada, is where Briex had its head office. And they invested a lot of money. This stock went from pennies, and the one fact I do know, Rob Mason, is it went from pennies. It peaked at $286. So that's
Wow.
a lot of gain you could have made there.
Exponential growth.
Exactly the
call
word
that.
we're looking for.
That's
Yeah.
money talk.
Come on, love me for the money. And yeah, so it went up huge, and
So what? Only the guys who are tipped in on it.
no,
got out
the
on it, or
the
what?
thing. Well, the thing is they faked core samples. They showed they had all this gold, a whole bunch of shit. But then finally, when people actually once it started booming and just really getting up there, people started taking a lot more interest. People started going. A couple people went to the site, and they're like, "You don't even have a fucking mind. Like you haven't done anything." They go there and it's just fucking jungle, and they're like, "Are you fucking kidding?"
This is a TGI Fridays.
Like, what the fuck is going on here? And then once that came out and people found out that did we shut the door? Is that our dog?
No, it's our window.
It's not our dog.
Dog's trying to get on the
Okay, good.
trying to get on the podcast.
All the time.
He's just rattled. All right, let's sweat it up.
You just need to close the window.
Well, we like to keep her open for ventilation
There's
purposes.
no air conditioning in
Oh,
this
yeah.
building.
Yeah, I
We're-
guess so.
When we move to Burbank, we're definitely getting air conditioning.
Yeah, soundproof.
So anyway, what happened is they
Found out it was a fake mine.
They found out it was fake mine. The guy who did it, it's actually kind of a notorious famous story, because the guy who was running it got thrown out of a helicopter. There's but he didn't. They don't say that he fell out of the helicopter leaving the site.
Scarface style.
Yeah, just
Yeah, with a
literally, yeah.
noose around his
That's
neck.
what I think of every time. I don't know how the
Tragic,
details went.
tragic noose accident with his
that
investor.
piece of shit, I never trust him. Just hanging out of the helicopter.
Briex.
He just fell right out of there. I don't know what happened.
Jeez.
Make a move.
So anyway, there's a lot of people, like those couple guys I know that I work with, that invested. Like they put their whole retirements in it because it was coming up. They invested like $200-300 grand, threw it down, and they're watching it grow and grow and thinking they're going to just be millionaires, driving their yachts around the world for the rest of their life for retirement. And it goes to shit on them, and they lose everything. Most bitter man you'll ever meet in the world. Anyway,
Oh, I guess so.
well, it makes sense, right? But I was thinking that's all a lot of people talk about is about the scam
Too good to be true, though.
and about how many people. What is this? Would like to inherit the. Don't back up now. We're doing stuff.
No.
You don't go backwards, Mac. You go forwards in life.
Always. Yeah. So anyway, they're talking about like how many people just lost money on this and people ate shit. But what about those scams in the other way? Like, how many people made it rich because of this?
There's businesses that started on scams.
But
right?
guys like just your regular Joes who had nothing to do with it. Like, say we're just like, oh, Brix, it's at $10 now. It was at $1 last week. Let's buy it at 10. You buy it at 10, goes to 200. You're like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And you're like, I just
those
made
guys
$5 million,
off of
and it's
nothing.
just us, and we're like,
Out of thin air.
yeah, you had nothing, you didn't know about it, you're not in on the scam, but you just made it rich.
You jumped on a moving money truck.
Quite the world we live in.
Yeah, so it's like you know, like those people, like they're not a piece of shit for making money on it. So it's not all bad, this scam. A lot of people made a lot of fucking money that weren't like, they were honest people just investing in a company that they're like,
Practically a
it's
charity.
going up.
They shouldn't even have to pay taxes.
I think you just want encouragement to look for these kind of stocks all day.
You
They're
just
out there.
you gotta be on the inside.
These stocks are out there. I'm just missing them. This is what you're saying.
Basically, I feel like I'm in the wrong because I got two guys telling me that what I just said was bullshit.
Phil Mickelson got
Oh, yeah.
sequestered about insider trading.
I heard about that.
They came up to him after a round at Memorial. They
Jeez.
confronted him.
Wow.
I don't think it's that big a deal,
No.
and it'll probably be nothing because Richmond don't.
I heard it might be a big deal.
Richmond don't go to jail.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I guess if you're associated
Golfers
with stuff like
do. Examples do. Make an example out of him, and you don't have to take out the other guys.
that. I don't know if a golfer's ever gone to jail.
But Mickelson's pretty big, isn't he? Is he
Yeah,
still
hard
he's
as
a huge
fuck.
goalie.
Hard as fuck Nicholson, just getting tattoos in jail.
That's funny.
Who was it who just went to Martha Stewart? Was that bitch who went to jail for
She just had
Oh,
house
that was
arrest,
tax
didn't she?
evasion.
insider
Yeah,
trading?
well, she was in
It
jail
was
for
insider trading. She
Was it?
fucking she
Yeah,
flogged
same thing, yeah.
she flogged all her shit right before it crashed, and they're like, "Wow, convenient, Martha. You just pulled out your 10 billion before it fucking went under."
What a weird thing to have an honor system controlling millions of dollars. Hey, don't do that insider trading thing.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody
It's
that
wrong.
your stock's going to change.
Yeah, and if we ask you about it, you got to be honest.
You ask anybody, you gotta be honest.
Can I tell my homeless Vancouver story?
Yeah, so that was the last time we were talking,
yeah,
right?
That was the last
when,
time. Yeah. I thought were you down in Vancouver?
I was.
Were you living?
No, I wasn't living there.
Or
I went there a lot. I went there twice a month. I went over 24 times
Oh, yeah.
that year. It had a great year.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
we
Anyway,
were down
so-
there. We were gonna meet up. We never ended up meeting up though.
No, I met up with Brian that night.
Brian.
Hordisky.
Okay. Yeah.
And we were downtown for game 5 and went out afterwards. I think it was 1-0 game.
Yeah.
They scored late, and yeah, went out afterwards, got real drunk, got missed out from everybody else. My phone was dead,
Really?
so I had nobody's numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like looking around. It's early, it's like late at night. Didn't know where anything was. Every apartment building looks the same. So
In
I'm like
downtown
knocking
Van-
on everyone. I'm like, I think this was the number, and then just put it in, bugging people
Yeah.
in every freaking
just trying to get into
apartment
like
building.
apartments.
Yeah, just
Because
like
you
let me
you
in.
had a place to
It-
stay, you just couldn't
I
find
had nothing.
it.
No. So
Oh,
yeah, I
like-
had a place down there. We're staying at Brian's friends,
But you couldn't find
but
it.
I couldn't find it at all.
And your phone was dead, and you
Phone
got
was dead.
separated from Brian.
Yeah.
So you're here roaming the streets
So
of
I'm roaming the
Vancouver.
streets of Vancouver.
Annoyed
Looking
to
for
see
looking
her.
for someone to charge my phone.
Looking for
so I
someone
could
to
call-
love.
Yeah. So I'm just going into Tim Hortons. I'm like, does anybody have a phone charger? I'm like, get out of here. They kicked me out of Tim Hortons. Like, I think I got kicked out of a couple Tim Hortons. And then I was just like sad. I couldn't find anywhere
Just
to charge
sad.
my phone. So I just started laying on the street, and that's where my watch is all still scuffed up.
Yeah.
And then finally found a hotel with like Canucks and Bruins banners on it. Just went in and was like, can you charge my phone, please?
Yeah.
Like barely talking. I haven't drank a thing. Like just dehydrated, hungover, drunk still. And finally like called my uncles like, can you come pick me up? And they had a place down in Vancouver, so I just
Yeah.
slept there all day.
Yeah.
And then I went to UFC the next
You
day.
should have called me. Like,
Got
dude,
wasted.
Same thing with me was game 5. Got so fucking smashed. I met a kid because we watched the game at what street is that on?
Robson,
No,
Granville.
no, it wasn't Robson or Granville. It's Who cares? I'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Anyway, where they put the big screen TV,
Oh,
and there's
yeah,
like 100,000 people in a crowd.
Yeah.
We met some kid there who had social anxiety, and he was looking for cigarettes. And so I took him under my wing, told him I'll give him some cigarettes, but I want some of his anxiety pills. So he gave me what probably were Adderall or whatever. I'm not sure what it was.
No, probably not Adderall.
Jeez.
No? What would it be?
Anxiety.
He said he had to do a lot of PowerPoint presentations for his job, but he would get nervous in boardrooms when he was doing it. So he had
Xanax?
to take probably Xanax something.
I don't know.
Anyway, I took these things, and then I just went on a mission. And we took them, and you just got super chill. And I remember going to the Roxy and just lying to these broads.
Why are you saying I should have got a hold of you then?
I would have got a place for you to stay.
Because you'd have known what the pills were.
Yeah.
And yeah, we ended up going there. Pretended I was Shane Carwin's training partner. Like, yeah, I was just down here with Shane, you know, and Herb Dean was there.
Oh,
And
really?
a bunch of guys, yeah, saw them all, hung out with them.
Yeah.
But got so drunk that night that when the UFC came the next day, that was like my recovery time.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the fights. I'd like just go to my seat, sit down, like just watch these fights, get through it. And I just sat there
You're happy to be in a dark room.
yeah, not cheering, like nothing. You're just sitting there, just going through the motions.
Ah, yeah, it was knocked out.
Yeah, and he's down. You're like, all right. You're like, I got 4 more hours before I got to get real drunk again when we get out of here. Just try and relax. They were like at like 1 in the afternoon.
I couldn't help
too.
but get pumped up
Really?
at that thing. Yeah, they'd really rile up the crowd. Like just before the pay per view, they don't show it like on the pay per view, but that's
That
why
one guy
everybody-
got knocked the
That's
fuck
why
out.
Eve Edwards.
And
Yeah, Sam Stout.
but that was in the prelim,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Sam Stout knocked him out with that hook.
Yeah, man. Just
I thought he was dead.
yeah,
Yeah, I think everybody thought he was dead. It wasn't even nobody was celebrating other than Stout
yeah.
because everybody was like, "Oh, he's dead. He's
Oh,
dead."
We just saw that. Fuck.
Yeah.
That is the
I remember my first time going to an MMA fight was local in town here, and the first time you saw someone just take one right in the face, you're like, "Whoa, this is real."
Yeah.
You're like, "What are they doing?" And it's
It's
just two
different
guys
live,
literally trying to hurt each other.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's like watching hockey live.
Was it that one Jake Ellenberger headlined
Mm,
against Pierre Landy Johns?
No, the first one I went to was Jose Pele Lande.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think. Yeah, Jose Pele.
Was it Ellenberger?
Ellenberger
And
knocked him out
he had
in 9 seconds.
Well, who did he have in his corner? He had
Dan Henderson.
No, Henderson was there, but it wasn't
he was
Henderson. It was
Team
Fuckface.
I don't know. It was Team
No.
Quest.
I know, but it was Fuckface who fought Silva, who almost beat Sonnen.
Chael Sonnen.
Sonnen.
He was there?
Yeah, Sonnen
No
was in
way.
his corner.
In Ellenberger's
Yeah,
corner?
Sonnen was in Ellenberger's
Well, I
corner.
didn't know who Sonnen
Ho-
was back then.
Yeah, Jose Pele Lande came out
Yeah.
dancing, and it's like, this is the headliner. Like, I was training MMA at that time at
Yeah.
the PG Fight Club,
Yeah.
so I actually ran security for that event. And,
I was a rink rat back then.
Yeah.
I was working at CN Center.
oh, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and there was nothing to do during the fights, right? So
Yeah.
everybody's like the event
Just
staff's
got to
running
go
everything.
watch.
So I was just like standing in the one of the aisleway, like one of the entrances,
Yeah.
watching it, and I'll never forget that fight, man. That was crazy.
Well, Pele Lande came out and they showed like this big highlight reel of like crazy shit, like a real
Because
unorthodox
he beat
fighter.
Matt Hughes back in the day.
Yeah, he was,
Before Matt Hughes
he
was
was the
Matt
biggest
Hughes.
name there. Like he's
Yeah.
the guy they brought in to fill the seats, and like a
And
real
this little Jake Ellenberger kid.
yeah. Well, he comes in like hopping around, like he's got like a 5-minute intro video of him just knocking the fuck out of people, like with flying knees and spinning elbows and all kinds of crazy shit. Comes in, jumps over the ring, and he's dancing around. They ring the bell. He comes out with a flying knee. Like he just full blown sprints like a fucking wide receiver taking off on a route.
Sidestepped.
Just goes high, jumps, goes for a flying knee. Everyone's like, whoa. He turns around from the flying knee and just wham right in the face. Just out cold.
I thought they squared up at like I remember him. He came out with the flying knee. They came back. They squared up, and then just like,
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was like he turned around and they looked at each other, but then the next punch Ellenberger threw
stiff as a board
just
too. Just
down. And you look at it and
Timber.
you're like, you didn't know to be excited because this was the main event that you like paid. Well, I didn't pay to see, just if you're wondering. But
I wonder if anybody's ever
Me
stepped into
neither.
the octagon and they're sitting there and like Buffer's calling out their name, and they're
Yeah.
just looking across the ring and they're like, "I'm gonna lose.
this is a big mistake.
I'm gonna lose. This guy's
is
a
a
fucking
big
threat. Look at him
mistake."
walking and pacing over there like a lion.
you just got like a soup.
Oh no.
They call them soup cans, right?
Yeah.
If you like, it's just someone to go
Ready to
like,
lose.
you just go and get punched up so this guy can rebuild his confidence type
Yeah.
of thing and like get a big name back going.
But
Stefan
everybody at least
Struve.
kind of thinks maybe you can pull
Here's
it
Stefan
off.
Struve, go lose to this guy.
But does anyone know that there's a soup can? You just go and you're like,
No.
man, I'm doing so good.
Yeah.
I'm getting to fight a big name.
Yeah,
But
but
then
never
it's like-
believe it.
No,
No, Josh Crosscheck, we're sorry.
Who was it who fucking suckered Koscheck?
Phil Davis? No, Phil.
No,
it
that
wasn't Phil David.
one guy, short guy,
No.
went to strike
It
force.
wasn't
Had
Paul
to.
Daly.
Paul Daly.
Paul Daly.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Paul
It was
Daly?
Paul Daly.
All right,
Yeah.
Paul Daly.
And then he went and fought Nick Diaz in
Lost.
the strike force. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I hope that thing holds up. You think that's holding?
Oh yeah, we're looking great. Oh, you might be losing a bit of your head.
Well, that's what I mean. It's going down. Like, I'm like having to
We'll
duck.
just shift this way a little bit.
Yeah, we'll just move the whole studio.
No.
Should we poke that or what?
We're doing just fine.
Oh, yeah, we'll just cut me out. Yo, don't worry about me, guys.
I can still see you.
It's okay. I already got lots of fans.
I hope
What do
Nick
you got?
Diaz fights in the UFC again.
Who?
I'd like to see that Nick Diaz.
Yeah, well, they might be setting up one with him and Silva. Anderson.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I never heard
Anderson, they said it makes sense. Diaz said it makes sense if the money's there.
that. Doesn't Diaz
So-
want to fight at 170 though?
I don't know. I think he'll fight anybody. Just a big name.
Anywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he just wants his
He
money.
just wants a big name and money, yeah.
That guy's crazy.
He doesn't care if he fights for the belt or whatever.
It's just got to be on his terms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just down to throw.
There's some tomorrow night, eh? Fights?
Yeah, man.
Benson.
Benson Henderson.
Habibulov.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at this fight. I was all amped up over TJ Dillashaw.
Don't you remember when fights were so scarce? Like they were once every 3 months,
Mhm.
and everyone's like, "Fuck, I wish there were more of these."
Mm-hmm.
And now everyone's like, it's so diluted, and there's just fucking fights every weekend, and
It's
lost its
not
aura,
diluted.
but-
It's just all the time. So it's just
Yeah.
like tough to get up for
well,
any
like
big
you can watch
fight.
it on Spike all day, every day.
Yeah.
Old
It
ones.
used to be like,
Just two
okay,
guys punch each other in the
well,
head.
there wasn't as many stars. Now there's any weight
Uh,
division any weekend.
I just find it hard where, like in a major sport, you have what, like 30 teams on average around?
Mm-hmm.
Like baseball, football, basketball, hockey. And it's hard enough to fucking focus on those 30 teams, make sure you know them all. It takes a little bit. You learn all the teams, what's going on. Fighting, like now they've got so many guys. You don't have 30 guys. You got like 200 guys you got to try to remember and figure out where they're going.
At least top 10 of each weight division, and that's
Yeah.
But I still think the ranking system's pretty flawed. Like guys shoot into the top 10 out of nowhere. Like they weren't even on the radar. Then they're like number 8.
But
and
you're
like,
setting
yeah.
precedents,
Well, we know-
right?
I-
Like you
yeah.
beat a guy who was.
it was
a
so
guy.
much simpler before that too, because you could just pair up a championship fight and be like, oh yeah, this might be pretty good, and then everybody's just looking, oh, it's 1 versus 7.
Yeah.
You know.
It's crazy too. Like when you were 8 years old and you had to stay home from school, you had to watch Price is Right. Now kids can turn on Spike and watch two guys knock each other out
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
While you're home from school.
What do you mean? Like they're not even watching TV; they're on the internet.
That too.
Man, I'd love to be suspended from school.
These days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a bit of a treat.
I went back to Prince Rupert, visit family out there. Just everybody on their phones, just pictures and stuff, like taking pictures. Every one of them had to have a picture of like the family, and I'm just like sitting
Really?
there. I'm like, geez, like everybody's talking about Facebook. I'm like,
It's so
that's why
weird.
I came to Prince Rupert. I
Yeah.
came to talk about with you guys.
Yeah.
Not talk about Facebook and take pictures for Facebook and
Yeah,
shit
it's
like
weird.
that. And he's
Social
my
media
little,
does
my little
play.
cousin, my cousin's little kid, Darren. He came up to me and he just starts grabbing at my pocket and he's like, iPhone. Like he could barely speak any words, but he knows iPhone and where it is.
And what it can
Yeah.
do.
And he was like, games,
Yeah.
games. Like just wants to play games. So I give him to him. He's like figuring out the games right away.
Yeah.
They're good at it too.
Oh.
Dude, we got to jam that thing up. Like it's definitely going.
Oh yeah, you're losing it.
Yeah.
Watch this.
We'll watch it. We got our live Rob Mason. Where's Stefan? That kid we pay to bring us beer and do our shit. He's probably out in the foyer.
He's never around.
Just pull on that. There you go.
Get all that tape back up there.
Shh, it's not tape.
This is Rob Mason.
Grab
Coming
grab
right
another
into your
strip
living
of
room.
electrical maybe.
Right into your living room.
Look at you.
There
Wow.
it is.
Wow, you look
Nailed
good.
it.
Yeah, but it's gonna go down again. You
Yeah.
got to do a cross brace. I knew I should have done it myself. You want
Should've
something done right around here, you got to do it yourself.
These guys want to see Mason's face again. I'll come up there later.
Yeah, we'll go for round 2.
Stick your head in there. I'm taking a live Q&A right now, one-on-one with Rob Mason.
Okay, do you want to do a live video commentary? Minute
Sure.
37. I don't.
What's the
This is
video?
something about a cop in hot water. Never seen it. Let's throw it on the air and we'll comment on it as it goes.
We're gonna watch a video.
Yeah.
Nice.
Email after email from concerned viewers asking Channel 4 to investigate this picture.
You own it. Like you're above the law.
Oh
Like you
shit.
made the law or you own the law.
Nisha Thomas says she snapped the suggestive picture outside a Denny's restaurant on the west side just before 6.
West
on Wednesday.
side.
She says the uniformed officer, who has now been identified as Irving Diaz,
His girlfriend?
was more than just hot and heavy with his girlfriend at the time.
Oh, come on.
Oh no,
Irving,
it's
you
his
can't have
girlfriend.
sex on duty.
Don't. Hey.
I thought it was someone he was like arresting and like
But the
was
rest
like.
of the community share Nisha's
Listen, kid, any other day I'd step in there and show you how to swing, but the car is stolen.
Wearing a uniform of an officer of the law.
Oh, lady, you're so jealous.
You're
Yeah.
not getting felt up.
You
No,
fuck.
you gotta watch this video, folks.
Oh. Yeah, Grimace is mad at the cop that felt up, that felt up his own girlfriend.
How dare he?
Jesus.
Degrading
If
women.
he wasn't on the clock and he's kissing his girlfriend, I guess he. But still, he's a cop. He shouldn't be kissing someone out in public like that.
Why not?
Cops are not allowed to kiss in public now,
She
folks.
said if he's off, if he's
miserable
off
old
duty,
dragon.
I guess.
I guess.
I guess if he's off
I
duty.
guess if he's just living his life,
What is she saying?
he can kiss somebody.
Yeah, you may be allowed to do it.
It's
That
not-
is a good
yeah.
point. I guess.
That broad's out of her mind.
Holy.
Oh man.
I have no problem with that. If
No.
it's his girlfriend.
CNN.
No, I.
Let's
I
try
thought-
something other than CNN.
What do you
why?
want to throw
Why
on?
instead of snapping a picture, why don't you just be like, "Hey, what are you doing to that girl?" And it's my girlfriend. Oh, over.
I guess that's how that goes.
It doesn't have to be an article on CNN.
What if they were flat out banging in public?
Here we go. This one will
Oh,
be
yeah.
good.
Well, obviously,
just looked like he was
that's
just touching
that's
on her.
indecent exposure, right? That's
Yeah.
That's a. He's not breaking any rules.
So here's some college graduates. They're-
Unfortunate circumstance. Graduation at Davenport University in Michigan.
He's loving it.
Face. I hope it's
Only
on the face.
5% of his people actually graduate, so pretty excited.
There's two.
There's two.
First, you say that stat, and there's two.
Well, they're gonna make
Bobby
them.
Blank tried to stand out with a backflip that backfired.
Oh! Right in the face.
In front of
Total-
everybody.
That's a lot of people.
And
Instead of
highly regarded academics. How embarrassing.
Oh.
Were holding my diploma in my cap, so they didn't do a great job of catching
Oh,
me.
he gets
Hence the
interviews.
loud thud, but I'm okay. I'm still standing.
Now, Bobby, here's what you missed.
Oh, this lady.
No, I'm not watching
Get
it.
out of here.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not watching it. Won't do it.
That's not news.
No, that's really not new. Like on CNN it is.
Both
'cause
of those
CNN
aren't really news.
No.
People think CNN is like this political
Yeah.
powerhouse. Like, and that's what they report.
Yeah, let's do the top trending videos on YouTube.
What do
What do we
want?
got?
What do
What's
you want to
recommended
say?
for you? Taylor Swift?
What do you
Go to-
want?
Go to the left there, popular on YouTube. Let's see what those are.
Popular on YouTube. See what we got.
What's going?
Monkton
Blatant
shooting
racism.
video.
Oh yeah, this chick. I've seen this chick on Twitter. That blatant racism. She gets really racist. And
Do you want to do that one?
Fail funny.
no. This is what sounds way better.
We've got a Wheel of Fortune fail fun.
Game show bloopers are the
I'm
funniest
tired of
bloopers.
listening to people fucking
Yeah.
Have you
be
seen?
racist.
Have
This
you
is
seen-
news.
Oh, Power Saver kicked in. Thank you for saving. I'm trying
Terrific.
to fucking watch it. Sorry about my language.
Sorry, mom.
I've been censoring myself.
One of the
for some
closest
reason.
games Wheel of Fortune ever.
See, this is the thing that happens.
Have you ever heard that Nick Swarsden bit
No.
about Wheel of Fortune?
No.
If I was in there, I'd cheat. B. Sorry, Nick. There's no B.
I said
I
D.
said D. I can't even get this.
Surf City, here we come.
Nice.
That's really bad audio.
That is bad audio. That
Dude.
guy's so rattled. That's like the.
What's the fail?
What did he
What
say?
do you say?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
You want to see the
missed it.
worst Wheel
But
of
that was like
Fortune
the
fail?
equivalent of someone doing the $1 thing on The Price is Right beside you. And you got to look over and just want to punch him in the head.
You want to see the worst fail? Is this guy here?
Uh-oh.
This guy wrecks it a bunch of times.
Oh no! Does he?
Have you seen it?
He hurts himself.
So no, so he's got a trip to London here, folks. Just won a nice trip to London. So now he's got 2 eyes. Nailed it.
He's on his way. Oh, what?
Don't worry, just wait. It comes around to him. So there's the M.
Mythological is that first word, hey?
She lost her turn. Texas A&M.
That poor
Come
Aggie.
on.
Oh,
Alabama. Alabama goes bankrupt.
She's bankrupt. Here comes Indiana.
Can't he just solve? I would just. Oh!
Oh!
1 million plus a trip to London. He nails it. He gets
And
the
he just
one.
has to-
He's got $1 million. He's got $1 million. A trip to London. He has to solve.
You gotta solve there, bud.
There's a Y. Okay, you guys got it? What do you think it is?
There's 3 letters left.
Do you guys
He keeps.
throw it a guess? Just
I
like-
got the million there. I'm not even spinning.
Yeah, man. You have to solve that.
Unless
right? You're
he-
missing
unless-
2
But
letters.
do you know who it is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's mythological Achilles.
Uh-oh.
Okay, he's got them all.
Mythological hero Achilles.
And
Mythological hero Achilles.
just
No, is
what?
anybody
Just on
clapping?
pure-
Vanna, put your hands down.
It says right in the rule book. It
You
goes.
have to pronounce it?
It goes with the accepted pronunciation.
No way.
He
I
had
had no
every
clue.
letter.
And she wins a grand.
Achilles.
Look at him.
Look at him.
I would lose my mind.
Oh my god, I could have paid off my student loans.
$1 million.
How?
Don't worry, folks. This isn't the first time he's been in this situation.
That's
But that
crazy.
only puts $1 million in your spin at the end, your bonus spin, right?
No.
You don't get $1 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It only puts the million option in your bonus spin. So if you land on the
Okay.
million, that's
Really?
what you get at the bonus. If you get the bonus.
Oh, you got another one.
We're gonna watch a whole episode.
Dude, he does. Watch this.
Everybody
He
loves
fuck-
Raymond. That's just a good show.
Dude, watch this. He fucks up everyone. You have to watch it. So the title is Person here. Just got $1,000 there.
The world's fastest man.
Yeah. World's fastest cat.
Look at this. There's got half a car.
Half a car.
So you got to
What
get
does
them
that mean?
both. You got to get them both.
You don't get the half?
No.
If you just want
There's
to
two.
half?
There's 2 half cars.
It's a joke.
What does he nail? L. He gets the other half the car.
He's got a half a
He's
car.
got to solve, and he gets a car.
He's gonna spin it.
There's no way you can mispronounce it too. I'm trying to. Teh.
Watch this.
World's fastest van. He said V?
He said C.
See.
Car. He thought it was car.
It's person.
Or cat.
Oh, it said, yeah, it's person, you
It
dummy.
said person right on the thing.
Go to Indiana is what he said.
Wow, this is bad for the
Oh,
Hoosiers.
Wow.
Don't worry.
Bad press for the Hoosiers.
Here he goes again.
This is all the same night, hey?
Yeah, all the same guy.
In this on the spot decision.
Nailed it.
On the spot dice spin.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's not dice spin.
What the fuck, Julian?
Dude, this guy could not
what?
get it
Oh my god.
together.
And then Peggy on the end just cleans up, hey?
every time,
Just cleaning up the easy mess that he leaves.
just nails it.
Holy.
On the spot dice spin.
You
What do you
did
think he was doing as a
not
kid?
get the-
I don't feel bad for him at all.
He didn't get the memo.
Ouch.
Lost a
Ouch.
car. Lost $1 million. His pet's heads are falling off.
No way. Have you seen?
That's not good.
I like the Family Feud bloopers. Have you seen those?
No.
Go.
You gonna pull one up or what?
There's
There's one
one.
right there.
It's not that one. Look up
Family Feud had a
Seven
couple
Dwarves.
different hosts.
Look at seven dwarves. Yeah. There you go.
We have
Oh.
All right.
Which of the 7 dwarfs describes your wife in bed?
Won't do
doing
it.
They just wouldn't answer.
They wouldn't answer.
Neither of them answered.
No.
Why wouldn't you go with Grumpy?
Dude, you should see Steve
Sleepy.
Harvey on that show though. If you actually watch an episode
Oh,
of that
it's
show,
great.
they're like, okay, you go up and down and you make these white people feel uncomfortable.
During the
with your humor.
lockout, I watched that like playoff hockey. I watched it every single day at 5 o'clock.
You know what I love is the signs in the stands. Go Johnson family! Like they just hand them out to
Oh,
one person.
really?
And they'll like have it on the camera. And they'll wave in the back like they're that hardcore.
Every single day I'd yell along to "Fast Money" because I had nothing else to get excited for. I was
Fast
in a
money.
funk.
Just getting her going.
We were talking about earlier today. We were talking about how rich like Jerry Springer might be, or like Maury Povich.
Really?
Like Jerry Springer's obviously like the granddaddy of all those
Yeah, and still,
cultural sodomites.
Yeah, and still making money, hand over fist.
But then yeah, people branch off from that. There's like Steve Wilkos show.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's one that's like
I was caught on that for a bit.
it's not Marriage Ref, but it's like I forget who hosts it. He's a really funny guy, but he just shows up in like little acting roles. Like he was on Parks and Rec.
Tom Papa
No, he runs the sewage plant in Parks and Rec.
I don't know.
He's part of the sewage department or whatever.
No, I don't know.
He's hilarious. But there's just these two people. Like he had
My dog is outside.
Is he?
Oh,
That's
nice.
who's working?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
we had
I just got an alert, folks. We're gonna be okay.
Oh, the camera's down here.
yeah. Fix the camera when you get back.
I will. Don't worry. You guys got to carry this thing.
All right.
All
cool.
right.
Turn this way.
How about the Jays?
How about the Jays? Did they win? I'm gonna check if they won.
Yeah,
It was 3-1 when I checked it.
I'm happy
for their fan base. I didn't hear you.
I'm happy for their fan
There you
base.
Yeah.
They went out spending. Like they kind of like that year they
Man.
picked up Miami's like failed experiment.
Everybody,
The
yeah.
Burley Reyes.
Those guys
Deal?
that Jay sent back too are doing well
Are they?
with them. Like Hechevarria, he's playing short there every day, and Alvarez.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's hurt now, but he had 2 back-to-back shutouts. Yeah, 3-1. They won.
Nice.
Fucking rights.
How many
They're like
games
six-
up were
I
they?
think there might. Well, it depends on what the Yankees did, but they could be 6.5 now. There were 5.5 today. Yanks played Kansas City. I think they were up.
There's that extra wild card now too, hey?
Mm-hmm.
So Toronto's
They
gonna
won't need
way
that.
worse. No, but
that shit.
but just with perennially with Boston, New York, and
Mhm.
even Tampa Bay, like was an expansion team, and they stepped into
Mm-hmm.
the success before Toronto could even get back to it. They haven't been to the playoffs since
Tampa's lost 10 in
they
a
won 2 in a
row.
row. Yeah, they're struggling, hey?
Yeah,
You see that
I'd
Price,
say so. I love every
that
second
Bean
of it.
Fest
Yeah,
with Price,
yeah.
Big Poppy.
And then
wasn't
like
too
there's
happy.
no side to the story either. They just don't like each other.
Mhm.
Like you can see either side. It's just one of those things that these two were in the situation and now they're fucking pissed at each other.
Yeah, and they like Price just being
Because
the guy.
I could see both sides because Price they stole on Tampa when they were murdering them in the playoffs, right?
Mm.
And just to run up the score, they thought. And then when Tampa did it to them this season, when Boston was on that big ass losing streak,
Yeah.
that's when they started like Beacon Price and stuff for that shit. And then
Yeah.
and then after they gave him shit, he beamed Ortiz right after Ortiz was Beacon,
Yeah.
and then just it's gone from there.
But you're allowed to be in the first guy. That's why I don't see why Price got disciplined.
well, he beamed 2. He
Oh, did he beam 2
Carp,
guys?
He beamed Carp later on and still didn't get thrown out.
Oh, I didn't see
And
that.
then they were real pissed. They're like, "Well, what's the warning for?"
Yeah.
Like, and it
One
was just,
more-
it was
yeah.
just, like a curveball that went too high. But
And Buddy
that's
got
funny.
Boston pitcher got like 6 games for throwing behind a guy, didn't he?
Afterwards,
Yeah.
I didn't know he got suspended.
Yeah, I think he did. Because
Hmm.
then Poppy was in the news freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a guy.
So yeah, going like I was telling you earlier, going through town, down to Victoria after this. Tomorrow afternoon, heading down to go to school.
That's gonna be sweet.
And that'd be awesome, yeah.
Catch lots of stuff in Vancouver too, hey? Good
Yeah.
concerts, sports games.
That's right there, just
Sweet.
walking on the ferry. It was nice. When I went down for Olympics in 2010 and had nowhere to sleep my flight was on Tuesday. Gold medal game was on Sunday. So I had nowhere to sleep, so I just took the ferry over to Victoria, stayed at my aunt and uncle's.
Nice.
That's where I'm going to live now.
Did you see the Islanders
Maybe.
took a flyer on Dan Boyle?
Oh, really?
They got his rights for like a fourth.
Oh,
or a
really?
fifth, a fourth if he signs.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But he's a UFA in a month, and
Just to talk to
he
him.
might not even want to sign that.
They didn't like the fourth pick?
And like I get the chance, like that pick rarely ever becomes something, but he Garceau's just making all these crazy moves, like the Vanek Molson thing.
Oh, I thought you said the Flyers. The
No,
Islanders.
oh, sorry, did I say the Flyers?
I don't know.
They took a flyer.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
I said.
okay.
Took a flyer
I
on.
was thinking Flyers
on
the whole
Dan
time.
Boyle.
I was like, yeah, that makes sense for the Flyers, I guess. I don't know. Old D-men. They like old D-men.
They like a lot of D-men, man.
Yeah. No, I guess that's an Islander thing to do.
Yeah,
Jeez.
super weird, man. They got the worst building in the league by a mile.
Who's their goalie now? No more. Or they got Halak.
Yeah, they picked up Halak.
Hey?
Aren't they getting a new building?
Well, they're supposed to move to Brooklyn.
Islanders, yeah, they're
They're
going to go to
supposed to play
Barclays.
at the Barclays, which
Yeah.
would be sweet. But
And the rink would be off center. Have you seen the layout in the
no.
Barclays Center? The Jumbotron would be over like the blue line.
Really?
Because they would have to take out a bunch of seats in the back. So there would be the second deck would be like almost right over the goal line.
That's
Because it would go out into one end of the stands floor. So you'd have like two ends.
Those are
where
probably
it's just-
unreal seats. though.
Oh yeah, like the
broadcast
two ends.
seats.
Two ends are just like floor level. You still
Yeah.
like have restaurants there.
That's
Put
unreal.
that in the corner. Wouldn't be too. Holy, you got like a
Getting her doctored up.
yeah.
We're good.
You're like a
Screwing
nest
it.
up there.
Put a few screws in there.
Look at that. That's not going anywhere, and it's spot on now.
That's locked in.
Yeah, that's
What'd you
why.
use?
That's why he
Contact
runs
cement?
this. He sits at the head of the table for that.
I'm the Brian Redband of our podcast for sure.
Oh, I was listening to Bill Burr's podcast all the way here.
Mm-hmm.
The best.
The best.
I don't know how he does it. Just
Well,
him.
he
he's up
carries
there,
an
man. Like, he's
hour
one
every
of-
week by himself.
Yeah.
He's one of the like. There's articles about him how he's like the next Louis C.K. Like, I've seen him.
Oh,
Like
really?
somebody on he was on a talk show. And somebody
yeah.
brought that up and he's like, I don't think so, but like that's what people are saying about him.
I always like Bill Burr, man. All his specials on Netflix.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'll watch them all.
His podcast's unreal. Have you ever seen those YouTube tour videos he does?
No. Oh, I saw the one
Where he does
the
like
Pro
a
Bowl.
video tour. He does the
At
Pro
the-
Bowl.
yeah, at the Pro Bowl.
He was working for the NFL though.
He was beaking the stands and like, look how rusted piece of shit.
Yeah.
Come on, get it. Like, you guys are missing out.
But he does
This is the
tours
best
that- yeah.
football game all year.
LA, New York, he'll do these
Yeah.
video tours where he's just driving around making fun of people in the city
Yeah.
and just pointing stuff out. He's just straight
Yeah.
off the cuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's good. His podcast carrying an hour like
And
that.
he doesn't
Everybody
need, he
gets
doesn't
impressed by
need
it.
anybody else to talk. Like, he could probably just be walking around.
going on.
He could just be walking around and just saying stuff that's on his mind, points of view, and I'm just fucking laughing my ass off.
Yeah, that's just coming from a school of funny.
He was well, he was talking about somebody sent in a young fan. He was like, "Oh, how should I lose my virginity?" And he was just like, "I don't know this. Like, what are you talking about?" He's like, in the letter it was like eye to eye or like something different. And he's just like, it's like, I don't know, eye to eye, do it eye to eye. And then at the end of the podcast, he was like, "Oh, well, I'm signing off here. Have a good weekend. And if you're banging a virgin, keep it eye to eye."
Yeah, that's unreal.
What
Do you
else
watch,
you guys, what else do you guys listen to, like, for podcasts or
Do you ever go on Earwolf?
Earwolf? No.
Earwolf is like a podcast network, kind of like a
Oh,
Stitcher
really?
would be, but they have their own shows. They don't just pick up everybody's
Okay.
show. And
Yeah.
they have like it's called How Did This Get Made? You watch The League?
Yeah.
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 Andre and
Okay.
so Paul Scheer and Jason Mantzoukas, who's Rafi.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do a podcast and it's called How Did This Get Made?
Mhm.
And they watch some old movie like Mortal Kombat or like
Oh, and ask how
like over the
who
top,
did
and they're
this?
like, yeah, and they pick up flaws. They all watch it the night before, make a couple notes, and then they just talk about how shit it was. Oh, they're so, and then they'll have guests in on it, and they're like some of the guys that come in can do impressions of people in the movie. So like
Oh, wow.
the podcasts are really good, but they have comedy Bang Bang,
Yeah.
and the Sklar Brothers or Scarborough Country or something it's called.
Okay.
And then there's a whole bunch of them, like the Kevin Pollak show.
Mm-hmm.
You'd recognize Kevin Pollak from movies and stuff. He's pretty
I know
stand-up.
Kevin Pollak is.
But
He does a lot of impressions.
yeah, they have
too,
like 20 shows.
Impressionists are good. I like when they're on.
He's got a good
podcasts and stuff
walk
like
in,
that. Yeah.
Pollak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I listen to Adam Carolla and
And
Rogan
Adam Carolla's
and Jay
good,
Moore.
yeah.
More
Oh
stories is
yeah.
unreal.
Yeah.
His impressions,
Yeah.
the ones he can do are unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
Like his Colin Quinn is unbelievable.
Yeah,
Norm
that's great.
Macdonald's hilarious. He can do like the ones he was on SNL with guys like Farley and Spade and Sandler, so he can kind of do all them.
Mhm.
But
I forget that too. Like you watch old skits and there's Jay Moore.
yeah, just being there,
With
like he
big
never really
puffy
had
hair.
any lines. Yeah. He's hilarious though, man.
Those guys now, I like the cast now on SNL.
They're pretty good. Eh? All
Yeah.
the new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby Moynihan's freaking great. Anything he does. He's super racist on the show too. He always has to play like the real racist guy. They were making fun of Donald Sterling Jay-Z and Solange.
Yeah.
And he was the guy who gave the tape to TMZ. They found out.
Oh really?
So Jay-Z was putting all these tapes out of him on the elevator working, and he's like dancing in the mirrors and stuff like that in the elevator. It's like, oh yeah, just not too nice releasing elevator movies now, is it?
Did I forget his name, but he would have been Jay-Z. Hey.
Jay Farrell.
Jay Farrell.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's.
Yeah, he does all the black guys.
Yeah,
He's got a
well,
good Will
he has
Smith.
to now, right?
Yeah.
He does an Obama sometimes.
Yeah, he changed over for Obama right quick over what's his face. This is just you should call his podcast What's His Face.
Yeah.
That guy, you know?
Episode What's His Face?
The guy with the stuff.
He's in Portlandia.
Oh, Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was Obama. He's the guy for the Seth Meyers show now. He's the band leader.
Yeah.
That's so perfect, man.
Random, eh?
Because he's so good at
instruments.
yeah. I saw him on SNL and he just sat behind a drum kit and like the
Mhm.
skit was him as some old lady.
Mm.
And he just sits behind the drum kit and he just wail. So he's
Yeah.
dressed as an old lady and she's
Yeah.
just rolling these quick triplets like and holy shit. But he can do guitar, he can do the whole thing. What I can't get into is Portlandia. I try my best.
I never tried.
I try my best and it's just there's some that are funny and then some that go
I watched them.
they just go right over my head, I guess.
I watched some House of Cards, and that moves very fast. Like you have to.
Everybody says that. I
Yeah.
just don't know if I'm ready for political drama, you know.
I like it. You'll like the first episode gets you right hooked into it.
How many shows do you watch? How many shows do you keep up with? Legitimately.
I've watched all of Breaking Bad. I got. Right now, I don't have much.
Game of Thrones?
No Game of Thrones. And it's.
Do you do The
What's that?
Walking Dead?
No.
I don't do
The
that
Walking Dead. There's
Sons of Anarchy?
No, I tried. Actually, a couple seasons of that. It's good too. I didn't not like it. But
Yeah.
Just
hard to keep up with all
fell
the
to the
TV,
wayside.
man.
Yeah.
They have it down to a science.
Same with Dexter, and then I was up on my Dexter, and then that ended, and everybody said how bad the ending was, so I just stopped.
Yeah.
I think I'm 5 seasons in.
I just
stopped.
watched, the guys that would watch Dexter, and I would just catch it in passing.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched the end of it, and I felt like I got the whole thing. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
miss anything. Like, I missed a few people getting killed.
Oh,
some
really?
plot lines. But I was like,
Yeah.
I just watched the whole series because I just tagged on right here in the last season.
I got ruined though when spoiler alert when his wife got killed by the what's his face.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Whoa! He said the name of the podcast.
Rack it up to 4.
man.
We need a fucking red light going off here or something. Whoa. Little button I push.
Like that Budweiser blimp that went crazy, the goal light. It went
Oh,
rogue.
yeah, that went off.
Yeah,
Eh?
it went rogue and it fucking fell down somewhere.
I texted-
the big blimp. It was
I
just
texted
wandering.
Sean. I was like, "Oh, runaway blimp."
Apparently, where it went down is a fucking bitch to get it out too. It's in the middle
Really?
of nowhere.
Oh,
but they
no.
gotta get it out of there.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be impossible.
Never doing that again.
What happened? Just some ropes broke?
I think so. It's tethered to something and it just got loose,
Yeah.
like a boat on the ocean.
And then
the tide
they
comes in
still
and
play
just-
those commercials, and I'm just laughing. Like, nobody's driving it.
Nobody.
All those people on the ground love it, but nobody's driving it.
Balloons are so weird. Eh? How many balloons do you think you'd have to hold on to before you floated away? Somebody has to have that figured out. by now.
Helium?
Yeah.
500.
Yeah, at least, man.
I'd say 500.
I'd say that probably, well, Depends the size of the balloon, but I'd say like
I guess it depends the size of the guy
Three-
too, right?
3 balloons can probably lift a pound. Do you think?
A pound.
Like how much a beer is probably a pound, right?
Let me check.
Well, let me check. Well, there's 16 ounces in a pound.
It's not a pound anymore.
No. 8 ounces is a cup. So, like 500 mils of water is a pound.
Are you sure?
So you're saying 3 balloons per 500 mils?
Yeah.
Do that math.
Well, I think that would work. I think 3 balloons would lift a water bottle.
How do you know how much helium you're putting in a balloon?
Well, that's the
No,
thing, depending
water
on the
bottle-
size of the
no.
balloon.
That's pretty heavy for
Stanger,
3
can I
balloons.
talk you out here for a minute?
Have you ever held 3 helium balloons?
Yeah.
Have you ever tied it to a can? I don't think it would lift it.
That
I'm
is true
saying-
because you
I'm saying probably like 10 would take a can.
Beer could be a pound though.
All right, 10 to a pound. That means we need 1,000 for 100
Ooh, yeah,
pounds.
that
How
fucks
many
over
was it?
my number.
On Up, how many was it? That was real, right?
That's a documentary.
Documentary.
One of the best
But
I've
there's
seen.
there was a real person like Up, wasn't there? They built a whole mall around that person. That's what they made that's what look it up. There's an article on it.
Just a guy
There's
who
a
wouldn't
whole
move his house.
they still have that house there. I think it's I think
What do you got on that adrenaline feed too?
I'll show you something cool.
Watch some crazy shit.
look up real life Up. Maybe that'll narrow it down.
Just
This-
take off the background music
You
though.
want to see something crazy I saw
It's
the
getting
other
warm.
day?
You crack the window.
It's I think it's cracked.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll crack it. Hang on.
Oh.
Watch this video. Look at this.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
Oh no, hang on. Oh my God, what happened?
Oh.
Oh my god,
There's
that's
so
serious.
much blood.
It's a serious thing.
Oh.
Sorry, folks.
Oh.
See, I want to see this guy mess up really bad though.
I do not.
What?
I love feats of this. Look at him.
That's wild.
Oh.
Here he
This guy
comes.
is
Ski lift.
parachuting.
No way.
With skis on,
He's grinding
Right
ski
by
lift
trees.
cables.
grinding the
And
ski lift cables. As
Watch
he goes
this.
down.
One, his left foot almost catches one of these. He
and
blows
he's
her.
ducking all the posts. and
Watch this.
stuff. Not
Grinding,
ducking,
grinding,
getting
grinding.
over them.
Jump. And
Around.
back in. Now wait for it.
Oh,
Watch
wow.
this. Oh, left foot. Oh,
Ooh.
just misses.
This guy's
Could
really
you imagine
tempting fate.
catching a knee on the?
It's over.
Anything.
Oh.
Like right here, you're like, he's coming in
That's the
down.
thing,
What,
you're
what are you
over.
going
No
to do?
way.
Oh, you're okay.
And it just keeps going.
Watch this. This is one thing I saw guys do when I was skydiving that I would never do. They do this delay loop when they're coming to land. So he's trying to land on this small patch of snow here.
Okay.
Watch this delay loop. He's way too high, clearly. So
Yeah.
you do a loop, and
Oh,
it drops you.
you.
You just drop. Now watch this. He's like, yeah, little bit of
Lift up.
snow.
Yeah.
Bang it down. Skip across the gravel. And power slide.
Wow.
Nail it.
That's
Wow.
intense.
That takes.
That guy knows what
practice.
he's doing.
That takes. Where'd you go skydiving?
I've done it local, and then I've done it in Grand Prairie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of times, or
Yeah.
just once each time?
No, I've done 8 jumps. So
Oh,
not
yeah?
a bunch, but I'm enough where I can jump out of the plane by myself and
No way.
free fall and pull my own parachute.
Have you done that yet?
Yeah, I've done it 4 of my 8 jumps. I've done by
From
myself.
how high?
The highest I've jumped is 8,000 feet.
Oh yeah.
So you get like a 20-second free fall.
Yeah.
Where you jump out and you're just panicking and freaking out. And you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh man, I went down in Cuba.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was from 9,000 feet. We went out of a World War II plane.
Did you like, did the back hatch open and you just ran and jumped up?
No, it was
Oh,
it was
I've
a
always
door.
wanted to do that.
It was a door, but it was it was World War II. They didn't know that you could open it from the back hatch of the plane. Freaking the thing had probably 7 coats of paint on it, and it was still like falling off, and the inside was just gutted. It's on YouTube. The jump's on YouTube. I had to jump with a guy, and freaking we went. And it was $180, and it's like 300 something wherever you go up like in Alberta, and we're like, frick, we might as well just go and save the money, and we get to jump in Cuba,
Yeah.
over the ocean on the beach.
Show me fails. I've been brainwashed by culture.
Just wait. You gotta see this.
I want to see somebody.
This
fuck
is one of
right
my
up.
favorite videos ever. There's this guy. His name. I always
Drew
say.
Brees. He's
No.
this guy.
I always
does
say.
commercials.
I always say James Graham, but that's that fucking sicko, right?
No, that's
Graham James.
Graham James. There you go. I always say Graham James.
bit of a
and
sicko.
He's a real sicko. Was giving it to Flurry there. Anyway, this guy, his name's Devin Graham, and you watch these videos. Once you start watching his videos, Devin Graham, you can literally go on YouTube, watch a video, and you'll see, and you're like, this is a Devin Graham video. And the thing he has going on is every one of his videos, they're just really fun. Like, you watch it, you're like, this is just, it's a fun video.
Show me.
And I'll show you his video. This is one of his first
Show me
ones.
now.
Okay.
So this is called Human Slingshot Slip and Slide.
Uh-oh.
That's a hard one for a guy with a lisp.
Uh-oh.
So they've got a
Little snatch block there. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He almost...
that's not too far from the edge.
Yeah, that's a small body of water.
Slingshot out of the tube, up the ramp, and then across
and then
the
he's
lake.
all, like
almost.
he just does
And
a
then broads.
yeah, he's
120
got a
feet?
really good job of putting together videos that are fun. Like you just watch
Yeah.
it, and he's got
Oh, that was tight.
Now they're
nails it.
Front
Figure
flip,
it out.
perfect dive.
But watch, I'll show you another video after this, and you'll just look, and you'll be like, yeah, it's clearly made by the same guy.
So
and it's
the
always
same kind of party the whole time.
Yeah, it's just like he's always got broads, he's always
Yeah.
got sunshine, he's got good music, and it's just good cutscenes. Look at that.
Guys got it all.
He's got a bit
That's
of it
what I
all.
want. Oh,
But he's always got it going on. Like
It's just going on.
He must just get paid to make these videos, and he just makes super sick videos all the time.
Who were those guys that were making those videos where they had sneakers where you could run on water? And they totally hoaxed everybody?
what's that
was-
slam dunk super tramp? thing?
Yeah.
There we
See
go.
that?
Is it
Hang
fail?
Here's another
Oh,
one.
yeah, I've
Like,
seen
look,
this.
you watch it.
These look
Show me fail.
freaking insane because
And it's the same thing. It's like always calm, silent, super clear video.
and then they fly right through the.
Knows what he's doing. It's a bit windy.
God damn.
Wow.
Like I love these things. Like I like going.
That guy's got it on the end of a golf club.
But like going bungee jumping and skydiving stuff like that, like that shit's
I-
a lot of fun. But this
I've done a couple bungees. I do extreme sports.
this
where
is
it's
like you're
at.
right along the cliff, man.
See, these are the guys I need to start hanging out with.
Yeah,
You
you should for sure.
just see my knees hitting the side of the cliff.
I'll lose my knees to this.
Right. Well, yeah. Just,
Do you want to see some fail?
just watch the videos where they go wrong, and you'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh yeah. Cliff swinger hits.
If I watch
side.
the UFC, sometimes I think I want to fight, but in
Oh
reality,
man, can
I
you
don't want to
imagine
fight.
beating up a guy? That'd be so cool.
Try this. I'm gonna try this right now, man. If they
So
can do
many
it, I can
people-
do it.
So many people see you beating up a guy. That'd be great.
Man,
I want to do that.
That's why I got into MMA.
What
I was
a
just like,
rush.
what's a sport that I can do where everyone will come and watch me? And I was like, that you don't like, you know, hockey. It would take, like, you tried, it didn't work. You were not good enough to get there.
Plan A was hockey.
So then I'm like,
What
can
plan
I?
were you on
I was
when you
like
started
nine- I
mixed
was
martial
like-
arts?
Well, you know, Nassau didn't call.
Preparations A through G were a complete failure.
Waiting
This
for
will
the
be known
Canucks
as
to call.
Preparation H.
Canadian Idol. I couldn't sing. I couldn't wait in line long enough.
It was ridiculous. But yeah, so I was just like fighting. Like everyone will come to watch a fight.
Have you guys tried out for any of the Canadian like
Okay. Is this a fail or no?
reality shows?
No, do you want to see fails?
Fail Army.
This is Fail
How'd we
Army,
going?
but it's called People Are Awesome.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a bunch of cool
yeah.
shit. I don't know if this will be real podcast friendly because
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's kind of highlights. and
we're getting a lot of
it's,
video.
it's gonna get a lot of ooh ah.
Give me something I want to comment on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you
How
guys
about
tried
this?
out for any
What about this?
reality shows in Canada?
No.
No.
What did you drive for?
I tried out
Canada's
for
worst driver?
No, I should. Jesus, I got my insurance is so high, man. I just got to Alberta and started crashing everything.
Really?
Yeah, I
Why?
rode
Because
off.
the roads were too straight.
First,
or what?
yeah,
Eviction
yeah.
party.
First two, I rode off my first two vehicles I had there,
Yeah.
and then freaking got a DUI a couple years ago.
That'll happen.
Yeah,
Fuck, does it ever happen?
man, that was a big waste of money. Just don't. If you
So
get,
giant, hey, and that
if you
deterrent
get-
they've built.
yeah.
Oh yes. Yes.
That guy got hit by a horse.
That was right on the numbers.
Oh,
No, she's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
There
This
you
is
go.
too, oh,
Right. Oh.
Right in the face.
Powerful wheel kick. Ah, fuck. Stand straight. Stand straight.
Gun should have
I
went
got it.
off. Oh, golf ball?
I love people that don't do power sports that get
Oh
on a
my
vehicle.
That was
God.
right in the face.
That I would never do. Those freaking boards for mountain bikes.
Yeah, those chairs
Those
in it.
guys are fucking crazy.
Oh, I'm going down.
That was supposed to be a guy who had no feeling in his legs. If you want to see, watch this. No, watch this. This was a guy. I remember this court case. This is a guy who's supposed to not be able to walk and has no feeling in his legs. They wheel him into court.
And he runs.
No, look at he tips and he's like, whoa! He starts kicking with his legs.
Oh
And he's
my
like,
God.
He was claiming he couldn't move his legs.
Did they tip him on purpose
No,
then, just to
no.
catch it?
No, but
They
they got
might
him.
have talked about it before.
Maybe they did.
Oh.
You can't do that.
That looks like the worst
be-
time to jump a car.
So is everybody gonna be listening to this or just watching?
They'll just be listening. We don't have.
We're gonna get the
We're working on
get
that.
these videos up.
7 states. I think 1 left to go.
Why
I
am
don't think
watching
I've
Obama?
I don't think I've seen you guys' videos. You guys put them on live
YouTube.
stream?
We do YouTube.
Oh, YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's Ustream now. It's live. People can watch live.
They'll be
on
watching this, but they're just watching us.
So you can
watching this.
record. You can record at the same time as you're live streaming it.
Yeah, we're live
Yeah.
streaming and recording. I hope we're recording. If we're not recording, this has been a giant waste.
That was a powerful
Well, it
wheel
has been
kick
a waste.
that
It's
guy
been a
got
great
off the
time.
merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, in the face to the post.
Right in the face.
Stuffed. Oh.
This one.
Jeez.
Oh. Pogo stick fail. Yeah.
Oh! Right in
no.
the dick.
That one's really good.
Oh!
Oh, that's how you lose teeth.
Yeah. I did that.
Oh,
Oh.
that'll feel good.
I did.
This is called Best of Fails compilation 500 epic.
I did my
fail.
first backflips off a houseboat last summer.
Yeah.
Man, that was freaky. I thought I was gonna do exactly like that kid was gonna do and just
Yeah.
hit my face on the railing.
Yeah.
So I just I just drop back as far as I could and then just with my tippy toes try and spin it.
That kid just went out from a speed bag.
Oh!
He took a swing
Oh,
at it.
no,
and
look at
cocked him.
Look at this.
Dude, I love building demolitions.
Oh,
that's
that building did not
dude,
demolish. It
fail.
rolled.
Dude, get
That
some of
bu-
those fails up.
Those.
that is a fuck up.
Straight demolition
Oh.
failures.
I love those ones when people try
Yeah,
and help
see?
their buddy do a backflip and they just
Fuck those little boards, man.
fuck those.
Those little. They make them even smaller and smaller for experts, and it's like my nightmare going down those things at a high rate of speed with trees around me, and dropping like those big drop offs they have.
Oh, set your hair on fire.
I
She
love
set
the
her hair
fire
on
ones.
fire.
I love the party fires.
Whoops.
Oh, that's smart. Oh my god! Bike on a treadmill,
Bike on a treadmill.
and then your forehead on a treadmill.
Oh,
Oh,
the bike broke in half. What the fuck is that?
Oh!
Don't let go of the bike.
Oh man.
Dude, why does everything
You know what? You know what? Okay,
That's what
I
every
can't-
kid ever did
no,
off a kicker.
I can't. Just because they didn't have video cameras around when I fell off a jump, that's why I'm laughing at these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Some of it. You just don't know. You don't know who
'Cause I-
okayed it.
What? I broke my ankle.
Oh, he threw a sword.
I broke my ankle.
You're off the team.
I was on like a 3-foot jump
Oh no.
on a GT, and I broke my ankle just before provincials
Yeah.
in bantams.
Yeah.
That freaking hurt.
is
I
definitely
tried a
bad.
no-hander, and I just kept going back and back and back and back and back, and then my ankle just jammed in and turned the other way. I was like, oh fuck.
The worst. Oh, yes. The skiing falls are the best. Don't you ever catch yourself watching downhill skiing on Sportsnet or something just to watch that one guy get the wiggles and go down? And you're like, oh, you're going down.
I can't watch. I
You're
can't
going
watch
down.
them. When their knee spins around 8 times, I turn the channel.
Yeah, the
Like their
skis get
skis
caught in
still
that
on.
fence. Eh?
Their
They're
skis
like,
still
oh.
on because they're like experts and they should hold on for like.
Well, they don't
as
want to
hard.
lose their skis too easy.
No.
Yeah. Poor bastards.
Yeah. Jeez.
That's hilarious.
Watch this video, man. This is one of the best. So we've got-
Lexus commercials. Or
Yep.
Mercedes commercials.
We've got Chad Reed here. It was doing a motocross event, and he just catches an edge as he's going off the lip of a jump.
Okay, we are racing motorbikes here.
Watch this. Watch Chad Reed here.
It's coming around the
Coming
corner.
into the turn.
Gonna hit it.
No, just wait.
Wait, here it
Another
is.
turn.
It's this
They're
one.
going
It's
fast.
this one here.
I'm
Watch this. He
rolling.
catches
I'm
an edge.
rolling.
His back tire.
Squiggly. Oh, he's out.
Hey!
Oh.
just, dude,
How
wait,
are
watch when they
ya?
show it in
Oh.
replay. He just ejects.
Looking
Look
for
at-
a ripcord.
Knocked out. Dude, knocked out cold. He just gets back on his
Oh my
bike,
God.
gets up.
When's the
fucking
race start?
Come on, guys.
Kick it over. And
When
Come
did they
on.
move the pit stop?
Look at
Don't
this.
turn over.
And look at this.
Wow.
He's just watch. Just back on the horse. And look, he's just going up to like a 30-foot double. Just
And then
yep.
falls again.
But watch
he hit
this.
his
Watch
head.
this slow mo right here. Watch how high he
Oh,
goes.
yeah.
Watch his back tire right there. Kicks.
Oh.
And you just lose
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You're doing like
That's
50,
a clean 20 feet off
like
the ground.
40, 50 miles an hour, just cruising.
Oh.
And
That's
Reed.
sweet.
Good
Chad
thing medical team is right there. They must have.
But like,
Dude, was it us watching that video of this the street bike, the dangerous street bike race in France or something like that?
yeah.
And guys won't race in it because it's like someone dies every year.
Really?
But they're
Yeah.
going through these like town streets in France on rocket bikes,
Really?
and they've just like they take like those guys who take turns and put their knees down on the ground and stuff like that.
Through town.
Those kind of bike, yeah. And lots of times they blow it straight off of these embankments, and that's how guys die. They just fall to their death. There's just no
No
way to make
way.
this corner, and there's no way to slow down, and you just watch
and they're
yourself.
racing
Yeah,
for lots and lots
and it takes
of
a
money.
long time. Like,
No
it takes a long
shit.
time to finish
It's,
the race.
it's like they race like 3 hours.
God, so you're looking for any second. Still.
But you kind of got to do this slow and steady thing because you could die. You don't just make
I guess so.
you don't just
You
make a
could
mistake
die.
and it's like I'm gonna lose this race. It's
All
like,
right,
I'm gonna
coach.
lose.
What should I do at this corner?
Here it is. Here.
Don't die.
Here's what you got. Sorry, folks. We got a lot of visuals going on this
Yeah.
podcast,
But there's a
sure.
big ass TV in studio.
Isn't this
so
Moby?
Whatever.
we're gonna get fixed.
Is Moby gonna sue us?
No, no one's gonna sue.
How many?
This is it.
Do you guys know
This
how
is
many
the video.
listeners you guys
AMAC
have?
pulls
like,
it up
Like
Overall?
hundreds
What is this called?
of
Yeah.
thousands.
Okay.
because if anybody wants to watch anything off this podcast, it's this video.
Yeah. So
This
you're gonna have. This is a
called-
video
You go to
podcast for
Adrenaline
sure.
Feed, go to motorcycles, and on adrenalinefeed.com, motorcycles, it's called Insane Motorcycle Racing.
200
Look
mile
at
per
these
hour
guys.
street race.
Just jump, and they're just
Oh,
back
these are
tire
the-
comes off.
And these are the
squirrely.
guys on street
What?
bikes, and they get the
Watch 'em.
wiggles. Watch, we're gonna watch a guy die right now.
Yeah, you'll
This
get
won't
to
be the
see it.
first time we've done this on the podcast.
Oh.
Watch,
Watch
this. Look
a
at
guy
that.
die.
Look when they get air and they land. Look at this guy. Just
Do a
wheel,
wheelie.
pull in his front tire.
It's way, way too insane.
Ah.
They're GoProing all
Why?
of this, and it's
These guys are messed
like
up.
my
in the head,
heart
man.
is now increased.
I would
beating.
like to talk
But
to
this
one
is
of these
just what
guys.
criminals should be doing instead of killing people. You want to rush?
This is as close to pod racing as we get.
Watch this. Watch. Like, look, back tire comes off. Squiggle, squiggle.
Oh,
leg
and his
kick,
foot
squiggle.
comes
Here we
off.
go, I'm all right.
His foot comes off.
yeah,
if
I
my
get it.
foot comes off my bike, I'm like, oh shit! I'm glad I'm not going down a hill. And these guys are going 200 miles an hour.
Watch this guy here.
Oh,
It's crazy.
At least
they
you
can
have-
just open up in these streets.
at
But
at least you have room.
Watch
to-
this.
watch this
No.
guy. See you later.
Lights
Boom.
out, baby.
Lifeless.
Just
That's a lifeless body flailing.
Uh,
Knee on the curb. These guys are dealing with inches.
no way.
Inches
what slow
at 200
parts are you
miles an
talking
hour.
about?
Hey?
What slow parts are you talking about? This thing.
Dude, watch him every bump. They just get air, man.
There's no way to win this race
There's a guy here. He crashes into a brick wall. Straight
unless
up.
you're willing to die.
No way.
It's not good. There's one where
It's
I think
really
goats start eating a guy. He goes down.
I
Look at flip your visor down.
yeah.
Fuck, I'm going fast. I
No
should
thanks.
close this.
Swallowed a big June bug on the way. I'm not really hungry.
Watch. One of the guys hits this wall. It's
This.
ugly.
This guy's gonna. I don't know if this guy dies.
How does it that,
but
how's
his
that on
buddy dies.
YouTube? A guy just running a bike into the wall.
I don't know.
Watch this. Look
This
at
guy?
Boom. No, this is the guy we saw earlier.
Same
Look at his
guy?
body right here. Flip, flip,
So
flip.
those.
That's broken limbs. But
You're probably
this one guy's going like 200 miles an hour.
right here. Watch.
and he hits
no,
something.
this isn't it. Watch this guy.
Oh,
Hey.
his bike launched him up.
Yeah, his bike.
And then
hits
there's a
him.
fence there. You land on the fence?
A tire hit him in the face.
What was he doing? Putting his face near tires.
All right, you guys are gonna go
It's
right
here,
past.
right here.
Oh,
Watch
watch,
it.
Oh.
He just
Oh, they cut it out.
No,
He's-
they showed it later though,
He's toasted.
because he stops dead. Like he's going that fast, and then he hits something and it stops him dead.
Ah, this hurts me,
And
man.
there's no way to survive.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking wild.
But
these
what are you
guys.
getting for this? Like what? Like I get that you enjoy the rush and you're that kind of person. But they must be some sort of cash prize to be the winner here.
There's
For sure.
I saw
But in Europe, motorsports are way bigger. In Europe,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, like how we praise hockey players in Canada. They praise these guys who can
ingenuity of the
ride a motorbike. He's not happy.
man.
Just rattled. Be happy you're alive.
The freaking grossest thing I saw was street luging. The guy going into the hay bales and his ankles holding on by like a flap of skin.
Oh yeah.
And these guys are going
Way faster.
3 times as fast.
At least.
Yeah, man. They're fucking bunching.
Not by hay bales, brick walls.
Everything.
I
Like
know,
people
it's just-
live
well,
on
the
these
thing
streets.
is, this isn't a court. Like, this isn't a court. They made a street. They made streets into a court.
You can stand
Yeah.
outside your house and watch them go by
Well,
because
yeah,
your street is part of the route.
for barely anything. You wouldn't get your money's worth going buying tickets to this thing.
Yeah, man.
Zoom, 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 zoom. All right, $300. Whatever.
They don't even come around.
sit here and
Oh,
feel the
man.
vibration.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Did we have a...
But I don't do much any of that.
No, I don't do that.
No, but it's just super cool. Like these dudes.
But it's weird to see what some people are doing in certain places.
Like these guys just jumping off the tallest building in Dubai. Here we go.
Dubai itself is crazy enough.
That Mission Impossible movie,
Yeah.
when they were out, that last one, Ghost Protocol.
This is the same building.
yeah.
Yeah.
When he was, saw that in IMAX 3D, and when he was out on the side of the building, I was fucking like just holding onto my seat. I
Really?
didn't even breathe. I was just like,
That's
oh,
so
okay,
sweet,
I
eh?
can breathe. I can breathe. I'm not in the
Watch
movie.
how fast they show you right here. This next scene, right there. Look how fast they're going.
By the tip of the building
And
too.
they're just grabbing each other's hands. Dude, let's do some flips, dude. Do some flips.
Base jumping's pretty.
yeah, that's got to be the longest base jump, right? I guess they could
think
base jump
that's
off
the
cliffs. They
highest.
could base jump off cliffs though.
Is
right?
that the highest building in the?
yeah?
That's
it's
the
the
tallest building in the world.
That's the tallest one.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. Of course, those fuckers had to have it. Hey, they got
Yeah.
nothing but money over there.
Yeah, man. They're fucking really good.
Apparently, they bought the World Cup they're getting in Qatar or whatever it is.
Oh yeah. Well,
they
that's just-
made a bunch of bribes under the table that they
Did you
found
read
out
that?
about, but it's already been.
There's an
awarded.
article on Vice.com about how
Vice is good.
what a shitty time it is hosting any world sporting event.
Yeah,
Like how much money you're in debt and how like,
it's really weird, man. It's a real
It's
like
just-
it's like vanity. It's
like how rich did Putin get off of the frickin' Winter Olympics?
yeah,
It was billions and billions of dollars more than any other Olympics ever made.
yeah.
And-
Just to build the infrastructure
and it
was like
was-
5 billion.
Yeah. What was it, like 50 billion? I think it took.
It's
and
crazy.
London
Those
was
guys have fucking money.
London was 20 billion.
We were just talking on here about the pockets. There's a Russian who's big guy who's getting a divorce, 7.5 billion settlement.
Oh
His
yeah,
wife
yeah. I
is-
was
That
listening
goes
to that.
9.
Yeah.
9?
Nine?
think so. I think it
Or he was
9.
worth 9 and he got 4.5?
No, he was worth
No,
18.
she's getting at least 7.5
Ah.
that I can remember.
Wow.
Unbelievable though. Like, what is that broad gonna do with all that?
Yeah, I know.
Where does that money go? How many
It's gotta-
shoes can you have?
It's got to last the rest of her life, though. You know?
Well, she's used to a certain quality of life.
Okay, we're way off. It's 2.6, whatever that backwards, the L with the cross. It's like an F.
That's
pound
2.6
of
billion
bottom.
pounds,
pounds.
though,
Right.
and pounds are
Billion
like
pounds?
$2. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
that's at least 6 billion.
Or to pay-
Maybe
order
like
to pay
maybe
to
his lawyer
wife?
got her.
4.5 billion?
Maybe his
okay,
lawyer-
so
yeah.
he was worth 9. She got 4.5.
Right.
That's right.
Ah,
I need
billion.
a beer.
His lawyer
Yeah.
must have checked it down, for him. Really saved. What does this guy have?
You
I want
know,
to find out
yeah.
what this guy has. How
gonna-
did he come up with 7 billion?
Let's ask for 3 and see where he goes. Oh, you got one?
Yeah, I'm good here.
I'll take a second one.
Jeez.
He owns a
Ah,
Monaco
I'm
football
guessing.
club.
A Monaco?
Oh, okay, that's a good start.
Oh, Monaco.
What do you do for money, honey?
Owen
He
had
is a
some,
businessman.
Dmitry
Fucking weird.
Rybolov.
Born November
Rybolovov.
22nd, 1966, a Russian businessman, investor, philanthropist, and the owner of AS Monaco FC. He owned the Potash producer. Potash is where he made his
I like how
money.
they just call it Russian businessman, which means crooked. Like they're like, oh yeah, this just means he got
gangster.
it through a lot of weird ways. When like Russia fell and everybody just scooped it up.
He knows
Like
some
10 guys.
KGB guys.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
man.
They set up a company called Magnetics that offered a form of alternative medical treatment using magnetic fields that Evgeny had developed. Sounds totally fake.
Oh.
Sit in this magnetic field and you'll feel better.
What do you do with that level of money? Did you know
I don't know.
Sterling bought the Clippers for $12 million?
And sold it for $2 billion. That's quite the
That's
investment.
absurd.
Yeah.
$12 million, you can get a sports franchise. I don't know. I'm not sure how long he's had it.
Yeah, I think he learned his lesson too.
Yeah. Well, you think so? Like, how are you gonna change a guy that old?
He was. I like how he said he wasn't gonna sell it too. He's like, Clippers are not for sale.
Yeah.
Oh, $2 billion. You said? Yeah. Here.
Well,
Where's the paper?
Sorry, what was that?
I think it might have been out of his hands.
He was so old. He's like, maybe I'll make twice it.
Yeah.
I'll make double.
$2 billion.
Oh yeah, $2 billion. Here you go.
Well, who bought it?
Guy from Microsoft. CEO
Former
from
Microsoft
yeah.
CEO. $2 billion. He's worth like 11 or something. And then there's those billionaires out there, like guys, because people were bidding on the team, and I'm not sure of the process, like who they thought was a good fit.
Yeah.
But like guy with $8 billion, and there's only so many sports teams to go around, so these billionaires want a sports team,
Yeah.
and they're
There's
sitting around,
no
and,
way
like
that-
there's you have $8 billion, and there's something you can't buy.
Yeah.
That must just be a stick in your ass.
Yeah.
Like,
That'd
fuck.
Be so frustrating.
Give me this sports team. I want a sports
Uh-huh.
franchise. I have God money. Like I'm one of like 30 people that can do.
Yeah.
Like, that's a billionaire outside of not owning a sports franchise.
Microsoft too. He could move him up to Seattle. Seattle
Good,
Clippers.
Seattle doesn't have an arena.
Seattle had a school shooting.
What's they do? They got. Have you seen their plans for them?
No.
For the new arena? It's like got a big concourse at the top that just overlooks the basketball court.
Really?
So it's like a big ring, has concessions and stuff all around it up top, and you just look down over the railing
Like
and
they're
watch the
pl-
game, like a
they're
big party
playing
zone.
in a pit,
Yeah, like a big party zone. Yeah,
like a prison league.
yeah. You throw in toilet paper and whatever you can.
That's hilarious.
Shit down on them.
I was talking about that with somebody about the NFL coming to Canada.
In Toronto.
Yeah, but what? I'm not trying to generalize, but how many of those players couldn't come
Oh, over the border.
over the border? It's like, can they
Oh.
afford to expand?
Well, they can.
Like, can
they
Ray
can
Rice
apply-
can Ray Rice come to
Well,
Canada?
his charges got dropped. So.
Right,
This is all
Yes.
alleged information.
because he
Yeah.
just knocked out that chick, but they got dropped because she apologized.
And they got married. They got
What
married.
a fuck!
I do.
What
Drop the
a
charges.
There's some guy serving life for weed right now,
Mhm.
and that guy knocked out his old lady on camera.
Yeah.
But because he can fucking run a ball down a field
Very well.
while monsters try
With
to
a
tackle
Super
him.
Bowl ring.
Yeah.
That's my boy, you know. I'm a big
Fucker.
Baltimore Ravens fan, so.
Watch what you say. Riley.
He's, yeah, I got one of the jerseys. I got a Mike Vick jersey too. So I'm just collecting all the criminals.
You could probably
And-
make a pretty good prison league. Hey?
Yeah. I got a Ocho Cinco jersey too. It was on
Ocho,
sale.
I love
had
Ocho.
to
Real
buy it.
on sale.
I had to buy it too.
What is it? A Bengals jersey?
Bengals Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, that's
Home or
it was
away?
$30 at home.
Home.
That's what he
back,
was
yeah.
good. Was fucking Bengals.
Yeah.
He's got some
Yeah.
sick
I
highlights.
don't think he's a Hall of Famer though. Like he was wearing that jacket that one
Yeah,
celebration.
that was his. That jinxed it. Then he became shitty.
Yeah. And like Terrell Owens showed up.
Just
Yeah.
turned on. Yeah,
this guy
fucking.
going down the hill.
Yeah, we just gotta
What am
go.
I, wow, this is great.
Oh.
Does this guy have any like kind of
Whoa,
parachute
this
on,
is
or-
worse than the boards, man.
Dude,
on a
this is
cliff.
like
This-
he's dead if he makes
Yeah.
a mistake.
And
See ya, boy.
That's crazy.
it's a good time for him though. How?
How is he not fucking this up?
Red Bull.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
right.
Red Bull.
Red
of
Bull's
course.
doing his thing.
Oh.
Oh, he's doing tricks. He's flipping around. What the fuck? I'd be dead 2 minutes ago.
Mm,
Dead here for sure.
Well, this is.
Dead
I would,
there.
I would have 1 foot.
Dead
I'd
there.
have 1 foot on the ground the whole time.
I would
so.
stop here because my leg would
Watch
be
us.
broken.
Here we go. Have you
This wouldn't be for me.
Kyle Norbraten,
dead
a
there.
local kid, does this, eh?
Dead there.
Do you know
This
Kyle
jump?
Norbraten?
Probably pretty
I
pumped
know.
because there's all those people there.
I know Kirk. No,
Look at them all
yeah.
cheer.
It's his brother.
While he does his,
Oh yeah.
Kirk's brother. Watch this. I'll show you.
while he
Check
does
it out.
backflip.
Mm.
Sweet. What's a
Oh,
ticket
wow.
cost of that thing?
There's a lot of names like
Watch
I
this.
haven't heard in a while. Like, oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Here's a local guy, Norby.
Chris Robinson,
This is the guy from France.
and Nick Genovese, who's playing double time. He shouldn't even be dating because he's filming a video for Specialized right now.
Specialized.
Build your line, just create your own run.
I don't want to hear.
Is this
him
just
talk
pictures?
about it.
Like
This is a fun slideshow.
There's so many people behind me after that with the whole Norm's gonna rob thing. It's a positive thing for me. I don't.
Does Red Bull Sports? You think you could do that Red Bull downhill ice or whatever?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the weight, so it just like gravity will take me. I don't have to be as fast, you know?
It's so fucking weird skating
'Cause,
with
like,
a stick, though, man.
Yeah.
I would request a stick.
Yeah.
Give me a stick.
It's like a cheetah running without his tail, you know? It's a balance kind of thing.
Yeah, man.
That's a good reference.
Yeah.
Something's off.
This is Narvi right here.
Look at that distance.
Because like you can't just go around a corner and lean on your stick and like cut
Yeah.
in. Yeah, I get what
Remember,
you're saying.
you can't do that.
No.
And there's like jumps and stuff. It'd be
I
kind of
guess-
tricky.
well,
Like
you
if you could
can't-
land.
Yeah, you can't hook the guy though. Maybe guys will start hooking.
Just
I
start
would
running guys on the
hooking.
numbers.
Yeah.
They're allowed to body check and stuff.
It's 4 guys down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit a
Third
run.
and fourth, I'd start hooking if I was fourth.
Yeah.
And right behind third.
Trying to get away with a call.
I wouldn't care. Penalty, 2-minute penalty. Okay, set my time 2 minutes more. Whatever. I came third.
Imagine like imagine like an endurance one where it just you go down like a whole mountain or something,
Oh.
and it's just like an endurance like half an hour to get.
I
to
always
the bottom.
had those dreams of like a house fully in ice. Have you ever seen those old commercials?
Yeah.
Just like the whole house is ice, and then he just gets up, goes to the fridge, like skates over to the fridge, and just opens it up, grabs a beer, and skates over to the couch. Sits down. Like, that
Or
was
like
awesome.
in that one James Bond
Or like an
where
ice,
they go to the ice palace.
an ice half pipe too. I always thought one of those would be cool, but
Yeah,
sounds
just guys throwing crazy tricks on ice skates.
yeah,
It's just a little too rigid. Hey,
it would.
there's too much friction.
I don't know how you would refrigerate it and keep the ice that even all the way through.
Yeah,
I don't know. You'd have to like, be like a cement job almost.
yeah, like those ice.
Here you
Was
go.
this an ice half pipe? Kimberly.
You bring up.
Look at him,
See?
he's doing it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, baby.
Fucking Leafs jersey on, of course.
That's of course. If I could think of it, somebody's already done it. Oh my god.
In a Leafs jersey.
Yeah, there's thinkers and doers, and I'm a thinker. This guy
Straight doer.
with his Winwells gloves.
Show him that video of Ray dicking her.
Ray Nectar.
Don't dick her there,
Yeah.
Ray.
I think it was since like Mystery Alaska. I've been
Yeah.
thinking of this because they skate
they
all the way
skate down
from
to from the dressing room?
Yeah.
Fucking A, balls to the walls, huh? That's hilarious. Oh, yeah.
And when we went, we go up to your place and play on that tennis courts when we were little,
Yeah,
and you
by
just
Eden
skate
Park.
home. There was rocks, and we'd see sparks come off your feet, and you're like, "This is pretty icy." Like we were slipping the whole way there, and it was like freezing rain. And you're like, "I'm just gonna skate home." Ting ting ting, rocks. I'm getting them sharpened. No,
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I don't pay for these.
What the fuck?
This guy, they get him drunk and they make him take this thing off, jump.
This old guy?
Yeah, they give him booze.
You got her? You got her, Mikey? We got her. Okay, take 3. You can do it?
Keep her out of the cabbage.
The old Canadian
buddy.
winter.
Get another drink in you. You better have another strike there, bud.
Out of a paper bag.
Put her down.
Paper bagging it with a neck guard.
Oh, you're freaking awesome, bro. Oh,
Oh, party foul.
oh,
Drop the
buddy,
booze.
come on.
He's so out of his mind.
That's where it must have landed. That's where the chain dug in. So yeah.
Couple sheets
Right
of
on the
chalk.
plastic?
More speed. Yep.
It's like a real life Bubbles.
Don't dick her, Ray.
Fucking need more speed.
Look at the setup they got him on. It's like a modified lawnmower.
That's not even. Yeah, I thought it was like a. Oh! That's gold. Oh, yeah, that's a motor. That's a lawn chair on top of a motor. And 4 wheels.
You okay? Oh, you okay?
He's a champ. All he's worried about is if he went further.
He just wants more booze.
Yeah.
You are hammered, buddy. That is awesome, man. You gotta be careful, buddy. You're getting serious here. We better put some more equipment on you, buddy. No. You okay? No, I'm fine. Yeah, you did good, buddy. You did good. You're a friggin' star, right? Better than Evil Knievel. Oh.
Who needs Red Bull when you have iTech and Yamaha?
Oh, you almost held on to her. You almost held on to her, boys.
Oh my god.
Look at
Oh,
him,
there goes
man.
the wheel.
Blew the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Ray's got nuts of steel.
There's no keys for it. It's like a lawnmower.
You dicked her.
Dicked her.
Hope you didn't dick her. We didn't dick her.
He's got to replace the wheel, boys. I'll lay him in that time.
I hope you didn't dick her, Ray.
Oh, she's got dick.
Jesus. Just put some vice grips on it and do it again.
Just
Gives
passes
you
it
more
down.
confidence, right?
Oh, yeah. We need a better wheel, boys.
We'll fix her. Let's get her fixed, boys.
We'll fix her up now. Let's go. Give me a beer.
Wow.
He's doing it just for booze.
Sunglasses too under the helmet.
Yeah, of course.
The redneck armchair. Woo! Whoa!
Where's oh, he can't even roll. Whoa.
That guy's on top of the world.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, money. He's got a Canadian's hat on.
It's in like PEI or something.
Yeah.
Be careful with it, though,
Look at that much snow in PEI.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I don't know. Somewhere over there, probably Newfoundland. He's fucking,
Sounds
yeah.
Newfoundlandish. Oh, teeth right on the wheel.
He did a recent one. He jumped a.
Don't dick her there,
Oh,
Ray.
God.
That's hilarious.
Ray loves to dick shit up.
We got a lot of
Later.
background in this. People hearing different audios.
Well, that's their own problem.
That's the way it goes.
Mm.
You know, we're just trying things. We got a new computer
What
now.
else is
bro.
cool on
I'm trying to
YouTube?
think. I'm trying to think of videos that I just watched.
50 Cent throwing a baseball.
That's
Have you
pathetic.
seen the Vladdy? They Photoshop
Vladdy hitting it.
Vladdy
Vladdy
hitting
can hit
it.
anything. Notorious for taking him out off the plate. That's hilarious.
What?
I can't believe that Rihanna showed up to that thing naked. That's crazy.
That was sweet.
Oh yeah, that's
She's
cool.
ugly though. Fuck it. I'm going and saying it
She's
on
not
record.
ugly.
She's ugly.
Don't like that tattoo, right?
Rihanna's
The
ugly.
underboob tattoo.
And she doesn't do it for me. She
Ugly is a
No.
strong word. She walked in here right
Ugly is
now.
ugly is
You'd
a
do
strong word.
anything.
No, I wouldn't. Rihanna, show up. I will show you that I wouldn't do it. But you know what?
You would do anything.
I think it's the voice.
She's
too.
within my league. I could have sex with her. if
You'd
I
suck
want
her
to.
I think
toes.
it's the voice too.
I could have sex with her if I wanted to. I know I could.
She's got a great voice.
Nah, she's in my league. I know. I
But
could
she
do it.
is a little trashy. Like she's on the trashy side.
I know what I can sleep with, and I know I could sleep with Rihanna. I know I could get her.
You saw Rihanna at the generator one time. I saw it. I remember that.
Yeah, I
And
would
you-
take her. I could take her down. I wouldn't. I could.
Yeah.
Found love in a hopeless.
You talked to her. She asked me where you went,
Mm-hmm.
and you were gone. I think.
Well, I probably went back to my to one of my previous girlfriends.
You know who's ugly is Nicki Minaj.
Hey, whoa, Nicki's a good
I
lady.
wouldn't fuck Nicki Minaj with your dick.
No.
Woo! That's because you wouldn't know how to use my dick.
She's not.
Use
good.
both.
She's
It's
not-
still not getting through her butt.
Stack them on top of each other.
It's her voice is like
Mm.
repellent. The way she talks, it's absurd.
When
It's
you
like
hear that
listening to
boom,
Nancy
boom,
Grace.
boom, dum, dum, dum.
Like Nancy Grace, she'll just talk and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I hate you. Like, I don't mean anything. I hate you.
Sometimes I just type in funny. See what goes
Funny,
on.
funny cat videos. No
Is this
way.
all cat videos?
Is this what we're getting to?
This is all cat
think
videos?
so.
I don't want to see cat
Am I
videos.
that bad of a guest? We're going to cat videos.
There's a squirrel
Yeah,
water ski.
Okay, we'll go.
He's got nothing. Aardvark. When I say aardvark, that's the code word to get the fuck out.
It's an alpaca. I got the last one.
Okay, I'm good to go. Yeah, Rob, if you just pack your things, leave the studio.
It's hilarious.
What'd you guys do today?
We went golfing.
Yeah.
How's your
How
golf
was it?
game?
It was good until I got humbled
Oh.
down at the quarry in Edmonton. Holy, that's a good course.
Nice course.
Yeah, it started
Nice.
raining, but I was putting everything. There's too much water there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hazards?
everything goes right, slopes down to the water. You know how Aberdeen slopes to the fairway?
Yeah.
That's the water at the quarry. You got to hit it up on hillsides and over.
Tough business, eh?
Yeah, it's tough. You guys just go to Aberdeen then?
Yeah.
What'd you guys do? How'd you guys do there?
We did all right today. Got a little shitty.
No.
Oh wow, this is real live action.
Okay. Oh, safaris.
You're really
How does
close.
that safari not have a fucking cage around it?
I don't know, but this lion's going after a buffalo.
They're just sitting there in an open-top vehicle, like if you brought your convertible to Africa.
Look at him. Oh,
Uh,
I got him! I
lions
got him! I
are
got
taken
him! I
down.
don't got him!
And they're clearly hungry.
You just start driving.
What if they think that buffalo's too tough? Then you're lunch.
I think that's a yak.
It's really weird how we're so far removed from this. Killing so natural.
Yeah, but look at this. No, not today.
Dude, he just got out of a rear naked pretty much. Like, that's the
Yeah,
equivalent of
that thing
that.
had him by the
Claws
throat.
deep.
They had him
Look
by
at
his
him.
throat and he
Look
didn't
at all
tap.
of them. They're all like, "No, that's my brother."
Yeah. Claws D. They're stronger as a group. Remember what Ben Berlin said.
A finger.
Don't be a finger, be a fist.
Totem
Yeah.
pole.
You want me to?
You don't want to get in a downward spiral,
Mhm.
boys.
You
It
want
goes like
me
this.
To fist it.
Small ups and more downs.
That seriously was one of the favorite years of hockey I've had.
Oh, but it was,
On
yeah, for
PVB.
sure.
It was tight because our team was actually good.
Mhm.
Like, and we got into like real.
And we
tight
gotta have
games.
like a crosstown rivalry with the
Yeah.
other PVB team.
Yeah, and
Nobody's ever had that before.
And you got into games where if you showed up that night, that would be the edge for you to win.
Yeah.
Like you just had to be a little bit better, and if
Yeah.
you were, it was because of that.
Because they
they were so
split them
tight.
up so evenly.
Yeah, it was like a
That
draft basically. But
everybody
they would
was-
never tell you who got drafted first.
No, no.
Who the coaches took.
But me and Pateman
I
did
was
end
a-
up being captains, so I think I know who they picked first.
Yeah, but
You know,
Howarth gave it to you. Former podcast guest Darren Howarth was the original captain. of
I
that
was
team.
as surprised as you guys were when I got hauled into the dressing room. They said, "Well, Alex, we're looking at keeping you. Do I just go home and try again next year? Or what's this mean?"
Can I wear skates?
I made it half the year before getting cut.
You were thinking of sewing a new pocket into your pants for a
there's
Game Boy.
selection.
Yeah, a lot of bench time.
Yeah,
Wolves.
you did.
Watch this. Look at this
That's
buffalo.
crazy.
I saw.
Why are they just
The
totally
last-
ditching him, eh?
Watch this right here. They're like,
Why don't they just trample him?
Oh, right there. See you, buddy.
"No way! Oh my god!
Poor guy.
Have you not seen this stinger?
No.
Listen. Just wait. Just listen to the audio. Be quiet for a minute. Just keep listening.
Oh, skipping.
What happened?
Good audio.
What happened?
How did we just watch it one time and not?
Well, where did the audio?
That's
go?
insane, though.
Internet.
He runs the guy on the numbers
So
to save his own life.
Buffalo's getting taken down by Wolves. Gonna be any second now. He's done.
Did we lose our internet feed?
Second Buffalo.
And he's got a
Flips
buddy that
him.
comes down.
Oh, he fucks up. Look at that wolf that got squished in between the
Yeah.
headbutt. Oh,
All he had to do was run alongside him and he would have saved his life.
That one wolf
But he
got some
suckered
broken
him.
ribs.
Okay, listen.
All he has to do is run past. He must have been getting fucked up by those three wolves behind him.
Yeah. That's pure panic.
Okay, well, what I'm trying to show
Are we
you.
still broadcasting?
Yes, what I'm trying to show you is he says, "I'm the juggernaut, bitch," and then that guy comes in and flattens him.
Well, he's
But-
getting chased by three wolves himself. So he
but we
sees that
can't-
guy and he's like,
we
get this
can't
guy.
seem to get that through.
That old story where you're getting away from an animal and you just trip your buddy, eh?
Yeah.
Save your own life.
I don't need to be faster than
That's
a bear.
hilarious.
I need to be
faster than you.
faster than you. Without a
No, I was
paddle.
gonna say. Last time I saw Darren Howarth, most random place, McBride bathroom at the Esso. I would just I'd go in there, take a whiz, and somebody comes out of the bathroom and go wash my hands, and it's right next to him. He's like, Rob. I'm like, oh hey man. He's got a big beard now, and he's a lot bigger than the last time I frickin' saw him. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, hey man, how's it going? Just a quick meet and greet, and we had to go.
He's a big bear.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Going houseboat in 2 weeks.
With him?
Gonna get weird. Yeah.
What for?
Howard
Just
likes to get
houseboating?
weird.
Barnett's buddy of ours is getting married.
Oh yeah, Stag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking just like
How
last
long?
year. 3 days, 4 days. I
Yeah.
don't know. Probably turning to 34 days.
4 or
that's
5
what happens
days
when
all
I
you
start
need.
get drinking.
Hey, you got to follow this guy on Twitter. This Dan Bilzerian guy.
Oh man.
Who's that?
I recommend him highly.
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Here
What
we
does he
go.
do?
You got to follow him on Twitter. He doesn't do shit,
Just
but he
watch
does
the
everything you want to do.
screen.
Bring up the guy's Twitter account.
Is
It's
it
insane.
Bill?
Just like his photos. Bilzerian. His dad was just like a really rich guy, so he grew up like.
Oh, I've seen this guy before.
Really?
I've seen his picture.
He's a
don't know.
poker player.
Yeah?
Like, not like he just is because he has a bunch of money.
Astronaut, asshole, act. Yeah.
A girl sent this to me and said, "We've been sleeping together."
That's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nobody's ever sent me that.
happy night.
But like he was just at Cannes Film Festival.
Mm-hmm.
He just went out on this huge like 200-foot yacht for like 6 days or 9 days
Oh,
Must be
sick!
nice.
Amazing.
with these broads. Yeah, he got that legal for the highway use.
Lou, how are you
Jeez.
getting
So you drive that down the highway?
Yeah, the guy just has a whole boatload of money,
Look at
What?
and his life's just a party, all the way through.
You know,
Or at least that's what he's showing you. This is him on that boat.
there he is. Checking the seas.
you
with
know, I
just
really,
a bunch of broads that want to touch each other.
Been working out, bench pressing a chick right here, doing some fucking.
you know, I really want
it's called full extension, Dan, and I'm not seeing it.
I really kind of want to like live as if money doesn't mean everything, but
It does.
look
at what it
money
gets
got.
you. It's fucking crazy.
Money looks pretty sweet. That's the bad thing.
Like you're not even wheeling broads. You just see one and it's a sure shot.
Yep. So he's like a billionaire then?
He's
Or
not a
is it,
billionaire.
just a
Like I'm
big-
sure he has a few $1 million.
So he just knows how to party with his millions.
But his dad was rich, and then he claims to be a venture capitalist.
Oh.
I don't know how much that he does, or like I don't know. But from everything you see, he just parties at his house, has these big orgies,
Mhm.
goes to cool things, and then this is a story he has about.
Should we watch it? No.
Why not?
You wanna? Okay, we can watch it.
So 3 heart attacks before the age of 30. 2 heart attacks.
Everybody says 3.
2 heart attacks before 30?
Yeah.
Don't listen to those profanities.
Can't handle that pussy.
Listen how it happens, man. Fucking guy.
I was in Park City, Utah, with some of my fraternity brothers. We're drinking, hanging out. I was cutting in the lift line, and there's a hot chick. Anyways, get up this
Oh, it's gonna do this to us.
little shitty bar or whatever it was. And I ended up buying like the whole bar drinks, like $300. Got everybody's hammered. Had fun. Went back to her house, and we were banging until like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. I was sleeping for 30 minutes. I get a call from my buddy. He's like, "It's the last fucking day. Meet us out on the slopes." I was like, alright, fine. Took a shot, drank some coffee, and snowboarding all day. We were partying a little bit that night. Then it just got bad. I was like throwing up, dehydrated, felt like shit. We get to the airport, ended up getting an IV from one of the medics. I hooked it up myself. We got to Vegas, and then I was like, I'm such a sicko. I wanted to go gamble.
Oh my god.
Got to Vegas.
All fucking night long. And then my buddy came, and he's like, hey, let's go to the strip club. Let's go party with these girls. The guy had like fucking ecstasy, coke, and pot, and all this stuff. It's like, sounds like a good
Pot?
time. Let's go. Went to the strip club, and I was talking to this
No
woman.
way.
She's like, let's do some lap dances or whatever. I was like, look, I'm not really into all that, but I'll give you $500. You suck my dick. And she's like, no, she's like, I'm not a hooker. She's like, I'll go back to your place and we can hang out. I was like, no, I'm not really into that. So I suck my dick.
I'll go hang out with you at your place for free.
I'll give you $500. You suck my dick. She's like, I'll fuck you. And I was like, well, I don't really want to fuck you, but I just want to. I don't want to get slapped twice. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Do him blow. And I like tell my buddy, I'm like, hey, give me a Viagra. I'm gonna go bang this chick. I gotta wear a condom. She's a stripper up in coke. This and that. Okay, so he hands you one, and I don't know anything about Viagra. I've never taken it before. Gives me a 100 milligram one. So apparently this is like for fucking geriatrics, right? Like if you're like fucking 90, this shit will get your dick up. It's like fucking lift it with a crane. So I take the thing. 2 minutes later, I'm like, the fucking thing doesn't work. Give me another one. No, he's like, you're only supposed to take a half. I'm like, yeah, give me the fucking thing, right? So he gives me the other one. It's been like 15 minutes, but you know, on blow, it feels like it's been like an hour and a half. So I take the other half. So now I'm 200 fucking milligrams in. Plus on coke, it's like nuclear. I got no fucking idea. So I'm banging this chick. I'm completely covered in sweat. I'm beat fucking red. I go in the bathroom. I got like veins coming out of my fucking forehead. My eyes are all bugged out. I'm like, oh my god, I like scare myself. So I just like, and I just like quit, right? Now it's like 50 minutes or something. I was like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I just go in the shower. I can't get my dick to go down. I do the fucking tuck it up into the waist and tie the towel up.
To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate
Wake up, same routine, kick her out, and I'd slept like 3 hours, 4 hours maybe. Go eat Mexican food with my buddy. And that did me in. And I had bet 10,000 on the Florida game. Couldn't even watch the game. I was just like not feeling right. I had like a pain in my shoulder. So I did like some push-ups, and that kind of made it worse. And I was like, this is weird. So I called my mom. I had her like.
I've never had that troubleshoot before. You know what? Maybe if I do some push-ups.
Go to the hospital. Wait in the waiting room for like 40 minutes. Finally, I get in to see a doctor. They're like, you're having a full-blown heart attack. They give me the nitroglycerin, the whole thing. And I think I'm going to die. I'm like crying. I call my
He had a
dad,
heart
tell him
attack and then
blah,
did
blah, blah,
push-ups?
shit like that.
No, he had a heart attack after.
I'm dead for sure, right? So doctor comes in, and the funny thing is Michael Jackson's doctor, Conrad Murray, who was the same doctor that was my grandfather's doctor exactly 1 year prior. My grandfather
No
died
fucking
of a heart
way.
attack in the same fucking hospital with the same doctor. It was like the spookiest Twilight fucking shit ever, right? And I can't make this up. If I was gonna make it up, I'd make it believe.
He had MJ's doctor and survived.
Yeah, it's like 4 days at this point.
That's a bigger gamble than Temple.
Watch this. This is awesome.
I need a list of like everything that you did, like events leading up to it. So I'm like, well, you know, I was drinking a little bit, and the doc's like, it's very important that you're thorough and that you tell us everything. We can't give you certain things. You know, they mix with other drugs. And I was like, you know, I was smoking some pot. My mom kind of like perks up. You know, I get a little bit of cocaine. And my dad's like looks over at me. Like my parents like the most square dudes ever. You know, and I think I might have taken a little bit of Viagra. And my girlfriend's like, fucker. And I was like, was like, it's very important that you tell us how much. I was like, yeah, I think like 200 milligrams. 200 milligrams. He goes, what were you doing? And my girl's like, yes, what were you doing?
A lot of coke.
200 milligrams is a crazy amount. And I'm like, I didn't know. Within 12 hours, I had the next heart attack in the hospital. It was like real minor. So anyways, the whole long and the short of it was I had like ran my body into the ground, and the stress and the drugs and the whole thing. And they said I was fine. So they prescribed me all these pills. I took them for like 2 weeks. And I was like, fuck it. I'm not taking these pills the rest of my life. I die.
Oh,
And
fuck
I've
it.
been fine ever since.
Jesus. I did not know that guy was like that, though.
No, man, that's wild. And that's like his whole gig.
How?
It's just that's
How
what he does.
old is that guy, man?
I think he's only like.
He's in his like 32, I think.
Yeah, he's like in his early 30s.
God.
But if you just watch his Twitter account, it's like, oh my god.
It looks like a nice Twitter account.
It's just like what you wake up and do seems so terrible when you watch what he wakes up and does.
Yeah, but you know.
I mean, it should be inspirational if any of us were ambitious people. Oh, dude.
I'm trying to find.
Everyone's been Googling for Dan Bilzerian.
I'm trying to
because
find a
this
reason not to be
billionaire
like this
playboy
guy.
is famous on Instagram for
Just
having
play
insane
poker.
photos.
I just gotta practice poker a lot.
But he's not even good at poker. Like, well, I'm sure he's good, but
This week's song is me seducing him.
it's not how he makes his money.
Oh, he's like a money guy then?
What is this chick doing?
Yeah. I don't know. This chick's trying to bang him. Can I go piss? Can I go piss here real quick?
Yeah, get her done. Have a little pee.
I need another beer. I'll get it on the way back.
The chick wrote a song about this guy. I could go for a private jet.
Yeah.
That would be all right.
Fucking right.
Did you see the one where that feminist chick was like, I think it was on his Facebook, and it was like, way to go, Dan, like, she was some feminist chick.
Yeah, talk about how like your daughter or something.
She's-
Your
no,
mother's
no,
probably
she's
really
like-
proud.
No, she's like, way to go. This is exactly what contributes to degrading of women. I hope you're happy with yourself.
No, that's exactly what it was. He said,
And
I
he's
bet your
like-
mother's proud. She said though.
And he says, suck my dick.
Yeah, man, big time.
Just straight up.
Big time. Leaving from.
What are you doing? Going to Vegas?
Shut up. Shut up, Mike. We're
Going
on
to
the
Sin
air.
City?
We're on the
You
air.
can't miss in Vegas, man. Like, no matter what you're doing, you can't miss. Like, you'll fuck up, but you can't miss.
No one's
You always
talking
come back.
about going to Vegas.
Last time we went to Vegas, so much shit went sideways early. And it's just when you come back, you're like, oh,
What's
it
the
was
date
all worth it.
today? What's today?
Today?
Yeah, third.
Who knows what day it is? June 6th. So you better put this out real quick. Otherwise, they're going to know how many days it takes.
Well, we'll put it out tonight.
Good.
I want to play on this computer.
Put it out tonight.
Dude,
What are you doing? Are you like going? You want to go?
I'm going.
Let's go.
You want it?
Yeah.
I'll
Stay
go.
at Harris. It's nice and cheap.
No. We need to go somewhere cool. Okay, look at, dude, is this
Somewhere
seriously
cooler.
4 nights?
Where's this?
You want to come to Vegas? We're going next weekend.
That just
Next
hotel?
weekend?
Yeah. Booking it right now. Let me know.
I got Joe Rogan tickets in Vancouver.
Ah, son of a bitch. Well, we
You
can-
been to
when
Vegas?
is it? When is it?
I've been to Vegas 3 times.
Where do you stay?
I stayed first time our family. I was 16, so it wasn't that much fun. We had a
Did you
family.
stay at Excalibur?
We had a family reunion, so like all the family just rented a house and just stayed there in the pool and shit like that. And second time we stayed at the Mirage. That was a week. That was 5 days of freaking a lot of money. Like if you go to Vegas, it can't be for a week.
We stayed at
It's
the
like-
Mirage for a week last time we went.
You really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It was
man.
fucking an
Well,
adventure.
which
A
one do we
weekend.
want? Do we want a West King,
A weekend's great.
West Wing King European planner?
No, man. Take the cheapest room they got. Fuck it. You're not in your room.
Well, the West Wing
$419 for
King-
the weekend. 4 nights, eh?
I know.
That's at the MGM,
At
though.
the MGM, yeah. 4 nights at the MGM.
You want to be
for 400
smacked
bucks?
down. You want to be smacked down in the middle of the whole strip because
that
you're
including-
wandering all day.
Is that including taxes?
Probably not. It's probably American
No,
money
there's
too.
$100 in tax.
Probably American prices, but
So from
Oh
there.
yeah, for 2.
no,
yeah.
it's .ca.
That's for 2 of us. 2 of us go
Yeah.
for $1,200.
Out of Vancouver.
Yeah, it's affordable to get you there because they assume they're gonna. Man,
Well,
when we
that's-
were there,
that's the cheapest part of the trip.
we bumped into Scott Gomez at New York, New York.
No way.
Yeah, he
That's
was
awesome.
just half in the bag already.
Was he playing for the Rangers then?
No, he was like it was 2 months ago.
Oh really?
So he was. I mean, Montreal paid him $4.5 million to do nothing
Yeah.
because he's still on his buyout, and then he played in Florida for $900 grand.
Wow. That's sick.
And we looked up his career earnings, $61 million.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what was he doing at New York when you saw him?
The Alaska Aces,
Yeah.
ECHL team, were playing the Las Vegas Wranglers
Oh,
in the
that's
playoffs.
what he plays for?
And the Aces are actually in the finals right now. No, but
Yeah.
his best buddy, he's from Alaska.
So
or
he's just down
Anchorage.
there watching?
So his best buddy's the coach. So he flew over from. He's like, oh yeah, I was golfing in Palm Springs, and buddy came down. He said he was in Vegas doing the playoffs, and he's like my best buddy.
Oh,
So he
cool.
just flew over from Palm Springs to spend the weekend in Vegas.
Huh.
And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh man, I saw Darren McCarty down there. With-
Totally different experience.
Oh, totally different experience. He was on the table.
Especially since you're a huge Red Wings fan.
Huge Red Wings fan. I recognize this guy. I come down. I'm thinking of wearing my Detroit Tigers hat that day. I'm like, no, whatever. And then I see him across the pit from the pit boss, and then he's on a different table, and he's there with his Detroit Tigers hat on.
Playing
I'm like,
playing
oh
poker."
man, I should have wore the hat. We could have been friends. And then went and just like creep by his table, just like watching. And it's like some game I've never played, like Pai Gow or something like that. And he's got like $100 chips and $500 chips and stuff like that. And he's just
How long ago is this?
This was.
He's already gone bankrupt from gambling.
Yeah, I think,
and other stuff, obviously, but
yeah, this was I think when he was retired. I was in Edson, like 09.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't think he was in the show anymore.
Was he wearing a Grinder t-shirt?
No, he was just sitting there playing, and this freaking dirtiest thing you've ever seen was right beside him, all over him.
Really?
And I was just like,
was he into it? Like he brought her with him?
Yeah.
She was his?
Yeah. I was just like, it didn't look like it was for free.
Right.
But
he's just got to keep up this lifestyle.
Yeah, I shouldn't talk any more shit about Darren McCarty. But it was good. I went up, I talked to him, I was like, oh man, I'm a huge fan. like all throughout the 90s, and that shook my hand.
Whenever
Like,
they
oh, no,
show-
that's great. He's like, where are you from? And
Yeah.
just talk to me like that, like normal guy. He was awesome.
Whenever
I
they
just stopped
show the
bugging
top 10 playoff goals, there's always that one of him
On
where he
Niedema?
yeah, where he dangles through the D and then just goes backhand.
Jan
Hilarious.
Niedema. Was Hextall? No, it was Snow. Snow and Hextall that series in 97.
Hilarious.
I rattled off a bunch of Stanley Cup winners, like the past Stanley Cup winners, to some people.
Can
and
you
they're
name all the EA covers
From what year?
from
Oh.
since they started putting NHLers on it from '97?
97 was Beezer.
Yeah.
98 was Forsberg.
Mm-hmm.
99 was Lindros. 2000 was Pronger.
Done.
2001 Nolan.
Woo.
2002 Lemieux.
Mm-hmm.
03
Heartbeat cam.
Iginla.
Yep.
04 Heatley and Sackett.
Nice. The controversial. The nice controversial cover.
Just
Yeah.
waiting to be like,
Yeah,
boom!
yeah. Uh-oh.
05.
Vinny?
No.
05. I'm stumped on 05.
Canuck.
Naslund. Oh man.
Well, don't show them the other ones.
I got stopped at
06?
05. 06. Was that Stahl?
No, you already had
You
it.
said it earlier.
Oh, was it Vinny?
Yeah.
07 was Stahl.
No.
I don't know. I'm OV. Yeah,
OV in an old school Washington hat.
Yeah, there's like a Stahl in there. There's
There's a Phaneuf in there.
Phaneuf
which
in
is
there.
weird.
Yeah,
And then
09 maybe Phaneuf.
Kane Taves back to back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that was a tough one. Yeah.
08 was Stahl. 09 was Phaneuf. 2010 was Taves. 11 was Kane.
I
12
think I
was
think
Stammer.
I think I
13
peaked,
was Giroux.
I peaked in NHL about 02. I think.
The heartbeat cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the breakaway.
Dun, dun. Yeah,
Oh, it was so
03
sick.
was like that too. 03 had the biggest hits. Remember they just like
Yeah.
went immediately horizontal.
Hey,
and
play the
dropped?
03 phone call.
Have
you heard it?
Phone call, no.
No? Oh, this is going to be great. This is a treat. These guys call up EA
Mm-hmm.
about the 2003 game.
What?
Just NHL 2003 prank
Blowout.
call. It's kind of a prank call.
Yeah, that's what
But they're actually kind of
prank.
pissed off about the game.
Prank call. This is it right here. There we go. Watch it. Listen to this one.
Thank you for calling Electronic Arts Canada. If you know the 5-digit extension of the person you're calling, please enter it now. For a company address and main fax number, press
You know what? This one's I think I got an idea.
Those old synergies too. I was one of the first ones to have those.
Yeah,
old
you were.
synergies.
You're the guy I remember having that.
Yeah.
Because it was so out of
Shanahan. I went to a game in 01 in Edmonton.
square toe.
Yeah, Edmonton, Detroit. I saw Yzerman with these gray sticks. I'm like, where's these gray sticks come from? Go to players bench. Boom,
Sin
synergies.
Whoa.
And then
$200.
$200. Yeah, I was like, oh
How am I gonna
shit.
get this?
Yeah, is this EA Sports? Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm calling regarding NHL 2003. Okay. Just wondering how long it took you guys to put that travesty together.
You don't like it?
It's the worst game I've ever played in my life.
Oh, so you don't like NHL 2003?
I was just wondering if you guys spent like a week on it, then slapped a new sticker on it and ripped us off for our $70.
No, I don't think we did that.
Well, it seems like it. Like the game just reeks, man. What the hell?
I don't know, man. I don't design those games.
When did he call in? This is dated 09.
That's just when it was posted.
When it was when it was put up, yeah.
Shit, the deacon ability's weak. The online play's horrible. The lag's terrible. Yeah, where do I make complaints? Where's Warfield? I'm a diehard, buddy. I have every game since Sega NHL Hockey, and this is by far the worst product you guys have ever put out.
Oh.
You know who was on 96?
Well, what the hell? Why can't you guys put some good features in the game? Like, no one cares about
Super
the shit
Nintendo.
What about that?
Yzerman, wasn't it?
And
Stevens.
And Stevens.
Stevens, yeah.
Oh, you gotta learn how to use it.
Since when does you see a player skate with his arm behind his back and just throw him between his skates? The guy would be looking like Lindros and hauled off on the gurney bed for shit.
He's bringing up real life complaints.
You never know. I see Bertuzzi with one hand, but not behind his back, and he between his skates, through to the fence. Like, fuck, the guy would be laid out cold.
Yeah.
Wow, sorry, feel that way. There's nothing I can do about it.
Well, I'd say, where do I make complaints? Where's Warfield?
He's busy.
I saw some fans. They didn't have real faces.
Well, how come, like, what else features you guys gonna add next year? I'm already mad at this version.
Again, I'm sorry you feel that way. There's nothing I can do about that.
Well, is this like a recording? Is that all you say? I'm sorry you feel that way. This product.
I've only got one call, that's from you.
Well, why don't you go on the websites or on the net there? Everyone's complaining.
Well, they should buy the game.
Around the net. He must have recorded this in 2003.
I burnt you guys and I still want my money back. FIFA 2 and Madden and NBA and NASCAR. Biggest internet piracy around.
Good for you. That's great.
But I'm still complaining because the game's an official piece of shit. Like, honestly, how long do you guys work on this
This
game
was
for?
like the height of prank calls too.
Yeah.
2003.
Yeah.
So like whatever we can prank call guys.
Yeah.
Hi, I don't like 03. Because you kicked my dog.
My nose.
I don't make the game.
Well, can I talk to one of the head cheese dick programmers? Are they ducking because everyone's complaining?
Your phone's breaking up there.
My phone's fine. I think it's yours. Hello?
Wow, IT guy pulled it.
My
I think your
phone's
phone's
fine.
cutting
I think it's yours. Is what I think happened.
He'd be laid out cold.
Looking like Lindros on the gurney bed being hauled off first shift.
Yeah, I'd like to complain because Bertuzzi dangled me.
Never
Bertuzzi
seen
went
him
through
go-
the legs through two of my D-men and didn't fall.
You know what the huge frustration probably was in 03 when you got scored on. They would stop it for like 30 seconds and play music and show highlights of it from like 10 different angles.
Dan, boom, dan, da, 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 ba, boom, boom.
Queens of the Stone Age. Yeah, they would have that, and then they had I think it was
I love that.
The
when
Quiet
Queens-
Things That No One Ever Knows by Brand New.
I love when Queens of Stone Age replayed on my breakaway, and I just fucking went top cheese on Howarth.
On Howard.
What are we watching here?
I don't know. Let's watch
Top goals. Let's watch Geno's.
Oh,
Let's watch
Kane's
Snipes.
top
Oh
goals.
my God, get Burrows off my TV. Reebok's struggling, hey?
They couldn't get Crosby for this.
Okay, let's try and guess what's coming.
Ooh, I get it. It's a 5-hole.
Well, what
Pat
year?
Kane versus CBJ.
5-hole. Just 5-hole forehand.
Top blocker.
No,
Stop,
5-hole
stop.
forehand.
Oh,
Backhand
That's why he
Chads.
lost it.
God, he's dirty.
If I knew that was one where he lost the puck.
When he
that
stops
Bauer
up like
commercial?
that. When he stops up like that and starts throwing the hands,
Oh.
there's no fucking around with those hands. Oh, great. He's at number 9 too.
This is
Oh, versus Detroit though.
forehand or
Former
no,
London
forehand.
guy.
Backhand
Forehand,
upstairs.
Oh, this is that's
Hasek,
old.
wow.
That's Hasek in that. That's his rookie year, Kane.
Wow.
That's first year after the lockout.
What? Lightweight.
Early shootouts then.
Yeah, back when he was chewing on his mouth guard
How
like a
good was
fucking
Hasek
broad.
before shootouts? Like he was like the shootout guy before shootouts came around.
Hasek?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
because
with
of that
the Czech
Canada.
Republic.
Just because
Is
when he
this all
shut
Pat
down
Kane?
Canada.
Yeah, it's all back in.
It's all
All
back in.
Kane shootout goals.
Yeah, because that's not top shelf move. That's just a forehand backhand.
Well,
Craig
Stinger,
Anderson.
Big deal.
I was gonna try and guess what like who was coming next.
Fine, let's do top 10. you
Oh, Pat
fuck.
Kane.
Oh, let's
Yeah,
go
go ahead and tell
Datsuk
top
goals.
10.
Top 10 Datsuk goals would be great.
seen Datsuk play keep away with that guy?
The news guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, hey.
Yeah.
Not even funny.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Right.
What's this one? Oh,
Can you
Messi?
lock that door while he's gone?
Dog in here.
Oh, that's okay. I guess we gotta wait for Stang, eh? Oh, wait. Fin dog. Finley. Go.
Come on.
Out here.
Food.
Hey, Finley. Food. Finley, go. Come on. Oh. There you go. Good boy. That's what you do with dogs. Whoever let us bring a dog in the studio, I'm not sure.
Mike didn't close the
Yeah,
door.
we're loving this new computer. I
Yeah.
could get used to it.
Where'd you get it? Future Shop?
I don't want to talk. Yeah. We did. Except this is bullshit. I don't like having this cord here.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
that. Maybe drill a hole through the desk.
You
I don't
can't.
know.
Doesn't go into any. Is that the plug-in?
Well, it needs a plug-in. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing it needs is a power source.
Yeah. No, you can't get rid of that cord.
No. I thought about it. Dude, I couldn't find the power cord when I first opened it up.
Can I? Can I plug my friend's coffee? Steve Clark, you know him?
Yeah, do it, man.
Oh
do it
man, North Roast at
Yep.
Spruce Land News.
Give it a good thing.
Holy, it was good today. I had a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they sell the beans. They roast it themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have a company, North Roast.
North Roast Coffee.
Yeah, it's good.
As long as your nation ever.
Yeah.
Stinger, we're trying to promote a product here.
We're just talking about the best coffee I've
Steve
ever had.
Clark has a coffee joint.
Coffee?
Where
Steve Clark and Darren Kersey, they have coffee North Roast.
North Roast.
And it's right now it's at Spruce Land. You can follow. I think you can follow them on Facebook and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I had some today. It was really good.
Do they just sell coffee? They got bagels? They got sandwiches?
No, just coffee right now.
North
Just
Roast.
coffee right now.
I'll try that out.
Yeah, it's good.
So,
Sounds
folks,
terrific.
if you get a chance, go
You
to.
can get a cup or you can get some beans.
Yeah.
You can go on their Facebook North Roast.
Perfect.
Yeah.
North Roast. Do
really
they have a
good.
website?
I don't think so.
If they need a website made, let me know. We can help them hook it
Yeah?
up. Yeah,
Alright.
we can do that. We got website people.
What's that website? Site called?
Website Squarespace.
Squarespace.
Go to squarespace.com. www.squarespace.com if you need a website made. They even have an actual logo designer. What you can do is you can create a quick and simple logo for your company for free. And if you like it, then you got to pay. If not, it's out the window, folks. Anyway, squarespace.com and
North Roast.
North Roast.
Yeah.
Go to North Roast. Get yourself a double. It is excellent.
You know, I thought you looked at like a script when you read.
Yeah,
no.
Okay, let me see if I can get this.
No,
guess
we
this
just-
top 10.
We can do it.
Shield goes all time.
UC, obviously, doing the one-hander.
That's Forsberg.
I love how they call it the Forsberg.
It all depends though when they made this top 10.
Nobody
That's true.
cares about what you think, Stinger.
Well, that's why they're
Nice.
listening. Forsberg again. They split number 10.
Same move. Oh,
Oh,
Mark.
Oh, wow. Fuck you. That was fucking
that's
awesome.
great. That
was
move
fucking
works.
awesome.
He fanned on the
It
shot.
works. No,
I
no,
don't
he
care.
doesn't.
I hope
He
you
slaps
burn.
it.
I hope you fucking burn.
It's a fake slap shot, 5-hole.
Look at they have it in the board meeting right here.
It works every single time. I tried it. I tried
Exactly.
it in rec. Worked like a fucking charm. The goalies, when you do that flake slapper, the goalies just open up the 5-hole.
Tried fanning on a shot.
These are just moves. These aren't even people.
Oh,
It's the-
Pierre getting
that-
crazy.
That's the fucking Burrows. That's Burrows.
I don't need
No,
to
you gotta
try
listen to
fan on a
fucking-
shot.
No, you shut.
Pierre
Zero.
fucking-
Backhand toe drag. Backhand toe drag. Guaranteed.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
Getzlaff. They'll show Getzlaff.
That's the Datsuk, man.
No, that's
yeah,
Getzlaff.
no, that's Datsuk.
That's
No.
the Datsuk.
Yeah, that's what I call it too. Datsuk
Yeah.
did it first against fucking Nashville.
Yeah, I guess.
Rene.
Like,
You did
what,
it
they'll
on
show
Turco.
Getzlaff's here. Getzlaff is
Turco?
different.
You did on Turco.
Why you have to be mad?
Spinorama. Woo, bitch.
That was a little shoddy. What happened to Pierre-Marc Bouchard, man?
No one cares. Oh, you want to do another spinorama? Where's Bertuzzi?
Minnesota didn't want him,
Bertuzzi
so
was
nobody
shoveling
wanted
this
him.
thing in for years. Look at this backflip right here. Yeah.
A
Where's
lot of guys are
Bertuzzi?
doing this.
I like this
Oh,
one.
good.
I like this a lot better.
Grabo.
The full
Gets a
360.
buyout. They'll show Getzlaff's. I guarantee it. Ribs. Oh,
Ribber.
cheeky.
Ribber.
Cheeky.
Get on it. www.honor.com.
You don't need to say www.
What?
Do you do that?
Oh, the
Dude,
flip.
the Omar.
That's doing the Omar.
Datsuk
Yeah.
the flip.
That's an Omar.
They'll show Omar. I think they give him props
That's
in
sick.
this.
Oh, no, they don't. Gainer.
Oh, this
just
is
the
where-
slow and go. The slow and
This is where he
go.
blows out the camera, too.
Just so slow.
He snipes the camera
and he
middle
just
bar.
fires it.
How? On a professional goalie like that? Do you know I played in a tournament with him?
Kane?
Yeah. When I made bet. Oh, here. See, it's the Datsuk. When,
What's number one then?
On Bantam AAA, we went to Kibit,
Yeah.
that Kamloops International Bantam Ice Hockey
Yeah,
Tournament.
yeah.
He was on Team U. They had Team USA jerseys. Their team name was Detroit Honeybake.
Oh, yeah.
But from what we heard, 50,000 kids from all over U.S. tried out for that team.
Yeah, Detroit Honeybake and the California Wave all would do that.
He led the tournament in scoring, obviously.
Oh, Malik!
No way, through the legs. I love how he just gives the fucking Eiffel Tower right
The
there.
whole fucking
What do you call it, the
stadium
Statue of
The
Liberty?
best is like he's done it before.
Like
Loses
right here.
their
Watch
mind.
this right here. Right here,
Yeah.
here it is, and
What a treat.
Like he's done it
That's old though, because I bet
Yeah.
some of those wouldn't make it.
I bet you don't know what you're talking about. I'll bet you $10 right now you don't know what I'm talking about.
Have you ever seen Swingers?
Twice.
No.
With Vince Vaughn?
No, I've
There's
it's on
a
my
scene in
computer.
it. There's a scene in it where they're playing NHL '94.
Yeah.
And Vince Vaughn is chirping this guy.
I've seen that because they had a ESPN documentary on video games and
Oh, okay.
sports. I think it was an E60 or maybe like a short, like a 30 for 30 short.
Mhm.
And it was just like from the dawn of sport video games
Yeah.
to now. And they had that scene. They were
Yeah.
interviewing Roenick, like, "Oh yeah, my buddy just told me that I was in the movie Swingers." I'm like, "I never shot a movie in Swingers."
Yeah.
And they watched it and they was talking.
Oh,
about
score Chicago.
Yeah.
It's not even me as much as it's Roenick. He's good. Oh, God. Watch this. I'm going to make Little Wayne's head bleed. For fucking Superfan 99 over here.
Yeah, did it even bleed in that video game?
Yeah,
Did they
there was
make
like
it-
a little
oh,
red
yeah?
spot there where he would lay there. I was like, oh, look, Little Wayne's
Yeah.
legs are shaking.
And now it's so good that they don't even put the blood in because
I
it
wish they
looks
still
so
had
real.
fighting in this game so I
Yeah.
could bitch slap Wayne.
Fuck you, man. You don't know Wayne.
Wayner. Did you hear him come out and say that it goes in order Crosby, Taves, Kopitar?
Gretzky said
That's what
that?
Gretzky said.
No, I didn't hear that.
He's giving Kopitar some props.
Kopitar. I heard he wanted. They asked him if he could play with anybody. Who do you want to play with? And he said Kane.
Gretzky did?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how that would work, eh? He
Yeah,
figured
he said-
Gretzky would
he
want to
said
play
he-
with Pierre Triggerman.
He said
but
he said he'd love to just set him up. all
probably.
day.
Because Kane can do both, right?
Mhm.
He doesn't just pull
Just
away and
put him in a
assist. Like,
good-
he's not Joe Thornton.
put
He
him in a
doesn't just
good
score
spot.
goals like Ovi or something.
Yeah, good spot, open ice with the puck.
He can do it all.
Wayne can do that. Yeah, he'd just bring everybody to him and give it to Kane.
This is my.
Why do we want to?
Just where's your player while you guys talk about your shit?
Well, we're talking about the shit you play though.
Look at
Yeah.
this. Look at this. Right here.
It's a wrist
It
shot.
froze. Didn't see it.
Didn't
You
see it?
still see
I know
Oh,
you-
you saw it? It's frozen on here.
No, it's okay. Oh.
Yeah, totally frozen.
Yeah, didn't see
I
it.
know you didn't see it because it was so goddamn fast. Through the storm, whatever. I can't wait till we get pulled.
Do you
for
think
some
he'll ever get
copyright
traded
shit.
out of Washington?
No, not a chance.
Okay.
Is he your
come
favorite
on.
player?
No.
Oh yeah, by a mile.
Of course he's my
Who's
favorite.
your favorite player, Stinger?
My favorite player right now?
His favorite player right now will be like Duchesne or fucking McKinnon.
No, like old Colorado's my team. But I do respect like hockey above
I
all
forgot
else.
you're a Colorado guy.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Yeah, like I
was watching some-
Look at this. Watch this. Look at this. Look at you. Oh, you're gonna stop
we
me?
can't
No,
watch
screw
any
you.
of
You're
this.
out on it.
Everybody's just listening to Eminem.
Yeah, I was watching some old.
I don't care. Look at that.
Somebody
Backhand
posted on
off the
Reddit
woods. Look at this.
an
Look
old
how
link
focused he is.
to.
He's like, I'm just gonna.
But
squat.
Sakic was my favorite player growing up.
Yeah,
That's what I'm calling.
Oh yeah, I couldn't hate Sakic
No,
as much as I was a
I
Red
couldn't
Wings
hate
fan.
Yzerman.
Yeah, as much as I was a Red Wings fan.
You can hate
Exactly.
Claude, but you can't hate Sakic.
Really hate Claude. God damn! I can't believe that guy won a Conn Smythe.
I can't believe I shook that guy's friggin' hand.
He was a
Look at him.
he was a playoff MVP.
That pisses me right off.
I
Yeah,
just
man,
like
he had
old
a.
Ovechkin. Before people start getting
Yeah.
on Ovechkin's back, look at this. He's just like, I'm gonna score. Backhand off the board.
Yeah, when he got
Screw
65
you,
that year,
Around you, push you out of the way. I'm falling. Fucking shovel it. Gino, top shelf.
Yeah,
he
nobody.
scored 65 that year, and it was still a question who was better, Crosby
yeah.
or Ovechkin.
Nobody knew you could score 60
Yeah.
anymore. Like no one
and
knew
he got
that.
60. Was it 65?
Look at him. Like, watch
I
this. Look at
think-
this.
I
Is
think it was maybe
playoffs.
64.
This is playoffs. Down by a goal.
Yeah.
Through your legs. Through you. Yup. Kick it up. Yup. Shovel. Boom.
But then what's the problem in Washington?
Not Ovechkin. I'll tell you that. I'm sick of that. I don't care.
Show the
Whatever.
video of him backchecking.
Adam Oates.
Okay, so his
Most
his
is
back
fun.
check must
Search
be the
not
problem.
found. Search not found.
His back check must be the issue.
That was a good one.
Look at this. Look at this. All of you. Fuck all y'all. What's in the net right now?
Anyways, what I was talking about, somebody posted on Reddit a link to the 97 conference finals when Detroit beat Colorado.
Mhm.
And it was just because they beat out the champions. And it was every single interview was just how they felt like they had to beat out the champions to win the cup.
Yeah.
And
Who did they face in the finals in '97?
Colorado? Or
No,
Detroit?
Detroit.
Philly. They swept,
Philly?
They
Yeah, it was
swept
Philly.
Philly and then they swept Washington the year after and won back-to-back.
Here you go. Well, we'll see what we get.
What's this?
Ovechkin
Oh,
back
no.
kick. It'll be something that makes
Came
him
up.
look like shit. It'll be sitting up here.
He's already.
Look at him. He's right there.
Oh,
Might
he
be
was
an
already
actual
in the
back.
zone though.
Oh, no.
Wow, that was a touch.
Look at him.
That
Look
was
at him.
like one touch on
He
one
stepped
touch.
over the boards and
yeah.
glided.
No, watch him.
Yeah.
Ready? Buddy gets hit.
Glided.
No, look, there he is. There. He flattened
No, he
that
just
guy right
stops.
there,
Yeah, he
and
just
then
stops.
he's just floating.
This guy right here just leaves him. It's wide open now.
Wow.
Yeah, but is that
That was
his
a sick
job?
play, though.
That's not his job.
Yeah, well, it's pretty hard to point a finger at a 50 goal scorer. Like, clearly, you shouldn't focus on him. You should focus on somebody else.
Yeah, but 50 goals and then he's still a minus.
Yeah.
So he gets pluses for those 50 goals and he's still
Well, a lot of those are
minus.
probably power play goals.
Right?
Okay. Power play goals don't count as a plus. Plus, also, I want to make the point. I would like to make the
Yeah.
point here that does plus minus does that depict your defensive ability?
It can.
I think plus like my thing was is
I
that
only
plus-
notice when I'm out there for a plus.
So plus minus is the closest stat we have to how well you play defensively or your defensive ability.
I think
There's
that's
nothing-
Corsi now. Have you
What?
heard of that Corsi stat?
Okay, oh fine, but see, here's the thing: you want to get on Ovechkin
It
about
could be definitely not your fault and then they score. It could bounce off something. So
Happens all the time. You
it's
get
a-
bad changes and stuff.
It's a very arbitrary stat.
It's
Okay.
not
All
pretty.
right,
It's
fine.
not sure shot.
Okay, you're saying it's arbitrary. It's a fucking joke.
Not knowing my
It can be a bit
minor
ambiguous.
hockey stats.
Going from player
say
to
it's
player.
arbitrary.
Like if a third line player's minus, he's not doing his job as a
Yeah,
shutdown guy,
yeah.
right?
Okay,
It's pretty indicative there.
Yeah, if it's like a
But if a guy scores
landslide.
50 and he's a minus,
I would like so everyone was on Ovechkin minus 35 this year. Horrible defensive player. That's all you heard.
How many goals?
No, he got
51 goals. Yeah, it was up top there.
those are playoffs.
51. Okay, so a
51
horrible
minus
defensive
35.
player, and way in the minuses, just bad player. Couldn't help his team out. So I would like you guys right now to look at 2009, 2010.
Mm-hmm.
That was right in the peak of Ovechkin's career.
Mm-hmm.
And
How do you
ever-
know? It's
Huh?
not over yet.
I know.
But if he gets a Stanley Cup,
Okay.
that'd be something.
So this was the year. Anyway, people are saying Crosby was better, and everyone's better than him. But 2009, 2010, he led the league in goals. Yeah, I think he won. I think he won everything that year, and he was also. I would like you to notice his plus minus.
Plus 45.
Yeah, but guess what? That doesn't matter. Your plus minus doesn't count that year because Ovechkin led the whole fucking league in plus minus.
Well, he's not going to get a Selke because of it.
But exactly.
Yeah.
So that
that does make sense.
Well, pick
Well-
one then. Does it matter or does it not? Because this year when he went minus 35, everyone said he's a fucking liability. When he went plus 45, no one said fucking shit. He
Has
led the
Crosby ever
whole.
been minus?
That was when he was almost the best in the world, though.
He led the whole fucking league in plus minus.
Yeah, I think he won everything that year except
You
like the
fuck.
team
He was
awards,
Hart-
right?
Yeah, he was Hart Trophy.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure he got every individual award that year.
Okay, I'm gonna make you guys fight. Stinger, who would you trade for Alexander Ovechkin on Colorado?
On Avs, I think that would be they'd probably want Varley back. 'Cause
If,
they're
you,
struggling
if I
between
could
the
get you to
pipes.
look back to Crosby's rookie year, he
Would
actually
you
went
trade
minus one.
Landeskog Ovechkin straight up?
You know what? Like McKinnon.
No,
like McKinnon. McKinnon would be like.
I know Alex wouldn't make that trade.
No. Like it would have to be a boatload of guys, like because the precedent set, like Ovechkin's the most prolific goal scorer we've ever seen.
Captain
Like we
for
didn't really
captain.
see Gretzky, but McKinnon's gonna be that kind of talent. You'd assume, so he'd have to be part of the deal. But it would take a lot more than what you're getting back.
Damn it, nothing.
Because of what Ovechkin's done, he's worth a
Mm-hmm.
ton. But you might not want to give that up because
Look up 97 Red Wings beat Colorado because they play a great song. I'd really like
show the one where
watching-
Sakic comes out and has a hat trick in the conference finals in '96 against
Watching-
Detroit,
watching
and he just buries on him.
watching the Red Wings in
Stinger,
the
you're
90s.
just not
you,
good.
You realize that they had the best audio guy, like the song guy. He had the exact right song for
need
every
another beer.
fucking moment. I thought I gave you one.
I don't know. I've been drinking them, Rob.
What's going on here?
I've been drinking. Are we almost out of beer?
We got one left.
Shut up, Rob. Don't tell people that.
We
Well,
got
we got about
in
fi-
here.
we
In
got-
here.
we got about 3 minutes left of fucking
Oh, here it is.
podcasting then.
Oh,
Oh, this is the fight.
Konstantinov?
This is the fight.
the worst fight ever. Forsberg, Larionov.
Yeah. This was 90.
Is that Kaminsky? Oh, McCarty wants a big piece of Claude.
I think this was March 97.
We're going to see a little bit of... is this
Yeah.
Vernon or Osgood?
This is Vernon.
Vernon Waugh.
This is March 97.
Yeah.
The game was 6-5 in overtime. Darren McCarty scored.
Okay, yeah, there's Patrick there. Stepping in. You're fucking finished.
He fought everybody. He fought Osgood too, and then
Yeah, Osgood got him, though.
yeah,
Osgood really
he
got
did better
him.
than Vernon. Look at he catches him in the his glove here, and then he can't go anywhere.
Yeah, man, he's got his head cut.
That's
to
like a
his glove.
Muay Thai with those like eyelets on the back of his head.
That
of
plum
the
grip.
glove, yeah. Those
There goes
metal.
Claude.
Yeah.
Get Claude out of here. He's going to get killed. Someone's going to step on his throat.
He was a bloody
Look
mess
at
when he
Adam
got
Foote. Is that Shanahan with Foote?
out. Would you put Foot in the Hall of Fame?
No.
No. Okay.
I love the guy to death. He was a warrior, but no.
Stinger, you don't know what love
I was-
is.
I was expecting like a tougher, tougher answer.
No, man,
but-
because they were talking about all
Yeah.
the stuff about like putting him in the rafters. Even
Because
like,
you look at these series, they talk about how many Hall of Famers are in this series. You have Larionov, Yzerman, Shanahan,
Fedorov,
Lidstrom, Murphy, Colorado. You got Waugh,
Sakic, Forsberg,
Sakic,
Waugh.
Forsberg.
Yeah, this is 97, so you have
No Rob Blake.
no. There's a
But like when they
Hayduk,
played
but
No
Hayduk's
2,
not
when they
really
played
a-
No 2, that was a Hall of Fame
Yeah,
games, Hall of Fame
for sure.
series.
This old
Yeah,
school
that was
hockey is
sick.
so fun to watch. So hey,
The
you ever
best.
watch the real throwbacks like 80s, and you watch
Oh,
like
just when they
18
wind up-
penalties
when they
between a
wind up?
whistle?
Yeah.
You're like penalty, 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 open hand, horizontal stick, penalty.
They're winding up and just cracking.
Yeah,
guys.
and the goalies just have that 3-limb thing going on where they just throw fucking
Mhm.
everything at
Just first shot, they throw everything. Yeah,
it. Forsberg giving it to Larry. Oh, he gives him an
Oh.
extra one.
punched him in the
Is he
ear.
wearing a Jofa still? Is he wearing the golf ball?
Larionov still has the
He's still got
Gretzky
the
helmet
Gretz
on.
on, yeah.
This was the golden age of hockey. The golden age of Detroit, at least.
Yeah.
Everybody in the stands still had money.
Vernon ate a couple. Oh, so did Waugh. Ate a left. Powerful right hand after.
Clinton was still in the White House.
Things were going on.
I
Hey.
knew what I know now.
Are you playing Farmville right now?
When I was younger. I don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
Clash of Clans, sir.
Oh,
We take it seriously.
Yeah?
You want to join our clan? Anybody out there want to join our Clash of Clans clan? DM me.
Okay, well, are we ready to close
They
this
play-
thing out? We're at
What are we looking at?
2 hours, 15 minutes.
Nice.
holy. I doubt people have listened to the whole thing.
No, they're not going to
No,
catch us here at the
but
end.
now what are you going to listen to next week? You were here for this podcast.
know.
You got nothing to do
I
next
got
week.
nothing
now.
to listen to tomorrow when I drive down to Kelowna.
That's okay.
Yeah, it'll be posted up.
Okay, well, let's close it out, and I got a treat for you guys.
Oh,
I'm just
More
gonna-
beers?
there's a big surprise.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
Oh,
Oh, there goes my smile.
That's what happened.
God.
Yeah,
I just really got to piss, and I feel like if we just close it out, I can go take a pee. And
Okay,
kinda-
what are we going to do
Selfish.
tonight then?
Well, we're doing that later. I'll tell you.
We're going to try and live as
Oh,
close to
that's-
Dan
If we
Bilzerian's
tell-
life as we can.
If we tell everyone what we're doing tonight, it's gonna be fucking heck
Mayhem.
It's going to
when
be
we
everywhere.
get out there. So we can't tell anyone where we're going tonight. Dude, try that. Just try to just say something. Turn your mic away.
No, but he does it in
No,
a
do it, do
Boston
it. Okay,
accent too.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, "Oh, there's a double-decker bus gonna flip on its way over to Hartford."
I like saying computer.
There's apparently there's
a
two
new computer.
people
the
do
LA
like
Kings are playing the Rangers.
people always do for the Boston accent. They do Paktika in the Harvard Yard.
Yeah.
But apparently it's burglar and smuggler.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, well, some guy broke in my house. He's some kind of fucking burglar.
Burglar.
He took my whole coke stash. He's like some kind of fucking drug smuggler. Or
Some kind of drug smuggler.
Dude, they have this unreal
It's
YouTube
hard enough
video
for me to talk with my list.
with the Boston accent.
You're
in
just trying your Mark Wahlberg impression on us, right?
Well, they have one on YouTube where they
that a
show.
bit?
You watched Contraband
Was
last
that a
night.
bit? that was a fucking bit, wasn't it? I knew it was a fucking bit. I knew it.
No, and they
No,
have,
yeah.
they have on
Okay.
YouTube. They have the
Watch
one from
He's a drug smuggler.
the town. Hey, I like your dog. I like your fur. That's really cool. Say hi to your mother for me.
Say hi to your mother for me.
Hey, what's going on here?
How about them apples?
Yeah, they have one with Ben Affleck. And
What do you
Matt Damon
mean you
doing,
can't find it? I do like a pretty good English accent, I think.
doing Boston
No, I
accents on a
just-
YouTube video?
I can't just cut out any of the vowels.
And it's just a bunch of
Can you
queers
do,
and fuck
can you do
yous.
like a soccer commentator? English
No.
accent?
Yeah.
No,
Dude, they're
I don't know
so
how to do
good.
soccer.
Fantastic effort.
Oh, surely love to have done better there. Or when they do like big calls like
Like
they
goal!
did Messi. No, like Messi scored this unreal goal, and there was two. There was the guy calling it who's just painting
goal.
a tapestry with his
Yeah.
words.
Oh, cool.
And then the guy afterwards who
Going
does
crazy.
the replays.
Right.
So this guy's like, oh, here comes Messi. Oh,
Okay.
and he's dangling. Oh, another defense. Oh, and another. It's still the Argentine. Oh, he scored. And then this guy comes on. He's like, what a goal by Messi. All that's missing from his name is an A and an H because he truly is the messiah of football.
See, like, you don't get that.
They just paint it, man.
Other than Bob Cole, you don't get
Yeah,
that
you
from
don't get
anybody
that.
else.
What is happening?
I really wanted to hear, during these playoffs, I wanted to hear Bob Cole say Tokarski.
Yeah.
I was like,
Tokarski.
God, that's a great goalie name. Like, why can't Bob Cole
So
be
good
doing
for
this
Bob
one?
Cole, too.
Tokarski stopped.
And he's got
That's bang
another
on.
one.
I started getting on the Bob Cole like hate train too.
Really?
Like just before this.
Are
year.
you on the Pierre hate train?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
everybody's on that train.
I know. I don't. That's why I got off it.
Yeah.
It's crowded.
But well, he was. Everybody almost got off because he almost went to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, he
Right?
almost got that job they gave to
Yeah.
Rutherford, but he I like people make fun of him because like he can quote where a guy played bantam,
Yeah.
but I like it, and it's like a guy doing his job, and he's the highest paid between the
Stinger,
boards guys.
shut up. You like whatever other
Yeah,
people
I
don't
I
like.
just didn't like Cole because he didn't even like know people's names.
Yeah.
He's just like Chicago into the Leafs zone with a shot.
Goaltender save.
Offside.
We're gonna flag this one down, folks. We've got a TV timeout.
Like he didn't know what was going on.
Or
Oh, yeah.
what's his name
Can
in
I take a
Buffalo?
piss? I can't fucking
Yeah,
wait
go
for
have a
you.
piss. This is a 3-hour podcast.
We'll do 4 hours.
After that, we turn into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
I wish that.
We were wrapping up and then we got on. Stuff.
What is Buffalo again? What's this guy's name? Rick Jenneret.
Yeah.
Rick
he's a good
Jenneret.
one.
And he's done a couple classics, like where LaFontaine scored in the playoffs. Finley.
Out here.
And it was during the holiday season. Yeah. Or you need one, don't
Last
you?
one.
Yeah. Pour
Rock,
half
paper,
of mine.
scissors.
No, you got
Right there.
What do you pour me a glass of beer there. And he goes, la 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 Fontaine. La, la, la.
After he scored?
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
during
man.
Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I got a T-shirt now. It says La 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 Fontaine.
That's sick.
Yeah, when he retires, they're gonna be sad in Buffalo because they don't have much. They might get Connor McDavid next year, because they have the Isles first rounder next year, and the Isles might be horseshit. All Gar Snow's trying to do.
I thought McDavid was this year.
No, he's 2015.
No?
That's
Who's
why
this
he's so
year, then?
special. That's why he's supposed to be crossed. He's supposed to
He's-
be Ekblad Reinhardt.
Cup of beer.
Nice. Ekblad Reinhardt.
Oh,
That
Oilers-
Bennett kid.
Oilers
Did you see
really
that
want-
Bennett kid at the combine?
Couldn't do a pull-up.
Couldn't do a pull up.
Ah, I saw
Oh,
that.
that poor fucker.
Supposed to go
Yeah.
like top 5.
He's got AMAC lats.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, I can't talk to anybody about not doing pull-ups.
It's tough, but if you
Yeah.
can just
I can do it.
decidedly make yourself the best 18 they got him ranked number 1 on
Yeah.
North American Skater. And
And
if
can't
you
do a pull-up.
and you can't do a pull-up, your ceiling might be through the roof if they ever get you in the weight room.
No,
No
you're
kidding.
just bad. My pull-ups
You
are
can,
great.
whatever, like pull-ups.
I've got the
okay.
best leg.
It's not going to
kicks
win a
in the
game, but
world.
you got to be strong to play. Like Nugent Hopkins, he'll never be what he should have been because he's at the bottom of a bantam hockey player when he stepped in the NHL.
Once Nuge is a full-grown man, like you're a full-grown, like I just turned into a full-grown man. I think, like Fomenov was telling me, "Oh man, I'm so fat now." I'm like, no, you're just growing.
And you're done exercising.
You're not a freaking twig in high school anymore. You shouldn't be 160 pounds your whole life.
No,
unless you're a UFC fighter and 5'4".
And you got to make it. And even then, you still walk around 20 pounds over what you say you are.
Man,
is that the?
No, it's not.
Is that the Dan Kluche versus Tommy Salo? Remember that goalie fight where he rips his whole top gear off?
That was against the Islanders.
Yeah,
right?
Salo's playing for the Islanders, and Kluche sheds his top gear for the Rangers, and then he challenges the bench, and then Vancouver picks him up, because that's how you get to the Stanley Cup.
Has anybody fallen harder than Tommy Salo?
After that
turning point?
Who were they?
Detroit.
No,
Belarus.
Center.
No,
Belarus.
Yeah, Belarus. Yeah, the Belarusians.
In 2002,
it went off his head.
He was going to take the Oilers. He was going to take the Oilers to the Cup, and then
he's no Dwayne Rollison, that's for sure.
He's done. Yeah.
That's how you take the Oilers to the Cup.
Oh, what are you gonna line up now, Alex?
Well, I'm not too sure. I'll probably just watch something sweet.
Do you remember during the lockout was it last year or the year before? Last year.
Last year was
the half season.
Half season.
Yeah. They during the when it was locked out, they showed the 05 World Juniors, like the greatest team ever assembled.
Yeah.
Bergeron, Crosby, Perry, Getz, Phaneuf, Weber. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they had the
Norfolks.
02 gold medal game.
Yeah.
Where Lemieux was the captain.
It is
Yzerman
Sakic.
Where Lemieux let that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was sick.
You got a good goal.
Yeah.
And he let that dummy go to Korea.
Yeah.
He let it go through him.
And Richter had to jump from one side of the crease to the other because he was like expecting Lemieux.
Because Lemieux fans on it, like intentionally fans on it. He does the shot. It goes through the motions.
Yeah.
To make Richter fuck up.
Like he's going to pick up the puck or something
like
that.
And then
just that one hesitation, that's all he needs.
Once you start seeing who was on that team, you get blown away because you don't quite remember Fleury, Lindros, Nieuwendyk,
Smith,
Owen Nolan, a young Simone Gagne, who was
Brewer.
Supposed to be the bomb.
Prince George Cougar, Eric Brewer.
Yeah, man.
They over Scott Stevens. I remember that huge controversy.
People were too happy, no. Because they thought in international hockey he'd just get suspended right away.
Yeah. Let's look that up. Look up Scott Stevens hits, and we'll
show up the top 10 of Scott Stevens, and we'll count the suspensions.
Yes,
we'll count the games.
Okay, that's the new game.
Yeah.
Right. How many games does Scott Stevens get
in his top 10 reel of hits? What do you think Lindros
on this
was?
Video podcast, because you need the video.
The killer on Lindros is probably 8 games right now. What would you say, Rafi Torres on Hossa?
In the playoffs? Well, we got to go playoff games, though, right?
Right.
That's playoffs.
Rafi Torres on Hossa was like 18 games or something.
Number 10.
Ken Danico.
On Ken Danico. Oh, that's
no,
Cliff.
That's good. That's
maybe a 1. That could be 1.
No, that's
that's
pure hip.
He would have to get hurt for that to be
0
suspension.
games, no penalty.
Yeah, that's nothing.
This is an old TSN too. Oh!
Let's see for the head contacts.
No, but that was straight on though.
Did he leave his feet?
No.
Yeah, he does on follow through, but I don't know. He's got 1 foot on the ground, man. He's pretty good at that.
5 games.
Bob Basson. Oh, that's
blindside. You blindsided him.
Heavy.
That's not blindside. He's cutting across the middle.
You blindside.
He really is.
That's head on.
Yeah.
He does a good job of not leaving his feet. Hey,
dude, Stevens is the best.
That's directly to the head,
That's
though.
my favorite. Watch this. Oh, no,
Chris King. That was the end of you.
Oh,
see, he's not leaving his feet.
No,
he
he's
doesn't.
Just catching guys.
He's not a dirty hitter. He just cuts across at that blue line.
How about
every
that Kozlov hit? The Kozlov hit is probably pretty
Well,
high.
he doesn't leave his feet, but he does go shoulder to the chin.
Yeah, but that's what you aim for,
man. Remember Shane Willis?
Remember how good that Carolina team was?
He was really good note, too. Oh, there it is.
That's a high elbow?
That's 10 games.
Yeah, that's 10. With
elbow.
The forearm shiver.
So elbow.
5.
Forearm shiver.
That's 5.
That's 10.
Fuck you guys,
that's
it's 5.
That's not direct elbow.
He's not
that's
coming
side
back.
elbow. That's directly to the head, though. That's 10 games.
That's a 5er.
Ron Francis was...
This is lights out.
Head contact?
No.
Probably
Clean.
2 games.
He wasn't targeting the head, but he hit it.
But Francis
Real
can't
fucking
move,
hard.
which means it's a clear headshot.
I loved watching this before we knew about concussions. That was so funny.
Oh yeah.
Francis trying to
Here I
scramble
come
back
to
to
the
the.
middle.
Oh.
Kozlov.
He must have left some kind of feet there. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
up.
that
He's
was-
up for a minute.
Flattens
That's
That's
5
the rest
games.
of the playoffs.
So we're at 17
And then
games.
Detroit comes back and wins the cup.
That's okay. Korea dies right here. That's blindside.
That's a.
That's a
That's-
plate. No, that's
that's
like
blindside.
No, watch where
Let's it
Korea's
go.
head is.
Boom.
That's a late blindside directly to the head.
But his torso's facing him,
Dude, that's
but
a
his head's
McSorley
not.
type of
Yeah.
suspension nowadays. They
He
call
would've
that
got-
late.
he
They
would've
don't
got
like it.
30 games.
But
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
not 30.
Yeah, he
Are you
would.
kidding me?
20.
You'd have been
At
done
least
for the
20.
playoffs and
20.
like preseason
Stinger, you're
and
out.
10 the next game.
Stinger,
Then-
you're out. Lindros career ender.
Oh.
That he gets the
But he,
elbow out
he
on that.
bowed right into it.
But
He
it's
does.
not. That's shoulder. He fucking jammed him up.
Oh, there's elbow.
I
on
won't
that.
watch it. I won't watch it.
That's elbow. So we're probably at like 22, 23 games
Yeah.
complete.
But that
No,
that
we're not.
Korea
We're
one-
at 50.
That Korea one was what game in the finals?
Stinger's an idiot.
They were game 3 of the finals
That's East West. Yeah, that's
because New Jersey was first. New Jersey came first.
that's when New Jersey won it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had game 1 and 2. It was either 3 or
That was
4.
at
3 or 4
White
where
was
he hits
home.
Korea.
Yeah, that's 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4 where he hits Korea like that. And
This guy will sue us.
he would have been
Think so?
Yeah.
Should we shut up?
Yeah.
he would have been done for the
He
rest of the
listens to
playoffs
the
in, like
podcast.
10 the
I
next
know.
year probably.
Yeah,
at
that would
least.
have like well,
For a hit like that now,
like think of what.
that's way worse than freaking Prust. Well, I guess he only got 2
Yeah,
games.
he only got
It's
2,
way
but-
later. Way later.
Think about what
more to the
Torres
head.
got.
What did Torres get?
He just left his feet, and he got something like 18 games.
Dirty hits.
Woo! Just shoves them out.
With the
Boom!
linesman staring at him too. That's awesome.
Neil. Oh, Adams cross check to the fucking dome. Yep.
Hey, look up Perry
We're
Datsuk
watching
Zetterberg.
dirty hits right now.
Oh, and Barry's like,
Oh.
I'm coming after you, bud.
You're gonna get it.
Yeah, you're gonna get it.
You better tell him he's gonna get it. You're gonna get it too.
Ouch.
These all do seem toned down though.
Oh
Like,
no,
if you go-
Backy!
Oh yeah.
Backy, no!
Just a soft player.
Yeah? You go fuck yourself!
Sure.
Oh,
yeah. You didn't like what Henrique was doing.
Ooh. This is all this year or last year?
Who knows? It's
2013.
all HD, so it's pretty new.
2013.
Oh, look at him get the elbow up.
Good, Marchand though.
Everybody hates Marchand.
Look at
Bordelot.
leaves his feet.
That's
Dirty,
2014,
dirty
man.
fucking hit.
Bordelot wasn't playing in
That's a
13.
dirty hit.
Oh, that's when Emlyn hurt his knee.
Come on! That was a suspension, though.
Numbers.
I remember that.
Oh.
See, is that anything when it's open ice like that?
Oh, that's a good hit.
Yeah.
Just a Cronwall hit.
Oh, that's not good. That's a
Oh,
cross
that's
check.
no. Look up Cronwall hits.
Loophole. He got fucked after
You want to
that
see a
hit.
guy jumping?
Throws
Oh,
a
his
knee on dads. Oh.
Cronwall just crushes guys, but sometimes he does.
You know who
frickin'
used to
jump.
crush people? Garnet Exelby. When he played in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, he was running people, man.
Just that name is solid.
They used to sit in the stands and cross their arms.
Do you think
And
you're
they
gonna
go,
bust?
"SLB!"
You think you're gonna bust wide and Garnet Exelby?
He used to be a fucking Grim Reaper, man. Like Pacioretty going wide on Chara.
You know what a good thing? I was really sad moving from Edson. I got a lot of good friends there. But the one thing I won't miss is the Oilers talk.
That hurts, eh?
Oilers talk.
Is there a bunch
Oilers
of people
talk,
that think
Oilers
it's going to
talk.
get turned around?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it a bunch of cynical people
They're,
that
there's-
attack
it's-
themselves
it's-
before
it's-
you attack?
It's half and half because they really know that they should be good, but they're not. So they kind of make fun of how bad they are.
Yeah.
But
Can you turn down the Nazareth a
they're
little bit?
saying
Thanks.
they're
Little hair of the
they-
dog.
They love Eberle. Starting to love Hall.
People are saying Hall can score 40.
He can.
Think
if
so?
he's
He had a
just-
good year last
he
year,
needs-
man.
He's just not
He
a
matched
smart
Duchesne.
player. He's just
And
not a
he was
smart
on the worst team in the league.
I've underrated him. Yeah, I've underrated him, but he's just not a smart player. He's skilled as hell.
He
but
looks like he can't skate for shit, but he's lightning fast.
Yeah.
Like
He'll
his
skate
stride is weird.
He'll skate around and everything, but he just makes bad plays.
And I remember when it was that Taylor Tyler thing, like him
Yeah.
and Sagan, who's gonna go, and he's coming out like he can't even do anything at the combine. He's coming off his second Memorial
Yeah.
Cup
He's
with an
got-
MVP.
Yeah.
And they're like, we got to take the hockey guy, even though Sagan's jacked, IQ
Yeah.
guy. Like they said, he'd be the better pro. And they're asking him, hey, you take a lot of like
Just the skill
in the
alone.
interview. They said, hey, you take a lot of hits because there's a couple of hits at him and Junior getting caught off balance and mashed into the boards.
Yeah.
And they asked him, what are you gonna do when that's Dano Chara?
Yeah.
Didn't have an answer.
No.
And they're like,
Skill
He's like,
alone.
I don't know. I just try to fucking brush
Skill
it off.
alone. Yeah, skill alone. He's like far and away, but
He's
man,
a pure
when he
hockey player, man.
He's a treat to watch, though. I go to some of those Oilers games. Wow.
He's exciting. They can play, and
Same as Sam Gagne. Sam Gagne is awesome to watch live.
It's so scary, man. Do you remember when after
His
the
hands.
lockout, it was after that draft, that 07 draft where
Mm-hmm.
Kane and Gagne played in London together, and Kane went 1, Gagne went 8, I think, to Edmonton. But they both stepped in as 18-year-olds, and they were doing that move in the shootout. And Gagne did it first, and he comes in kind of like Eberle does now, where he just dusts it off like 100 times.
Mhm.
And they were doing like forehand, backhand, forehand, like
just that
triple D. Like it was a
that
lot of
kick-
moves at
yeah.
once. Yeah, with a leg kick in there, and everyone's like, "Wow, that's just a crazy move." And then Kane got on an interview, and he had broken down Gagne's move because he'd seen it before, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and he rattles it off. He's like,
Tick,
"Oh
tick,
yeah,"
tick,
he's
tick,
coming
yeah.
in, he's doing that forehand, backhand, leg kick, backhand, forehand, backhand, and you're like, "Oh," and then he goes out the next
It's-
night and does it.
Yeah,
and he does
it's
the
all
same
planned.
move,
It
and
looks
he
like-
knows what it is.
Yeah.
You're like, "Holy shit, this guy's on another level."
Yeah. I saw it. Gagne did that to Mike Smith a couple years ago. I was at that game for that, and fuck, like,
People
I
just
was-
light up.
My
eh?
buddy gave me a free ticket to it because I think it was just after the lockout. Yeah, it was lockout year last year, right? Or
You mean
before
like this
that.
past year? Yeah, it was last year. Because
whatever. I wasn't gonna pay for a ticket though.
when
That's all
Chicago
that
won
matters.
it, Chicago won it. It was a
And
half
he-
season.
Yeah, he gave me a free ticket to it, and we went and watched. And man, Gagne pulled that move on Mike Smith against Coyotes, and I was just losing my mind. And I was like, he was a goalie, and I'm like, what? Like that was the sickest move. Did you see it? He's like, no. Like there's a guy like 2 rows ahead of us, stands up like this. Like as the move's being made,
What a dick!
got like his whole like line
That's
of
when you
view.
get that guy on the numbers.
Yeah, that was right as it was happening.
Oh.
So he couldn't look up at the jumbotron or anything
Yeah.
like that. He just totally missed the move.
Oh.
and I was like,
And you
that
paid
was
to be
the
there live
sickest-
for that. That's what you
Yeah.
pay to see.
Oh man,
That hurts.
I was at the Sam Gagne 8 point night.
Oh, yeah?
against Chicago. I was at
Nice.
that game. Just
They kept going in, eh?
obliterated. I didn't even know it till the next day. I was so obliterated that
Oh,
night.
really?
Yeah, man, that was. I'll
That's
tell you a
hilarious.
story about that. And I ended up. That was an expensive night. One of my buddies ended up getting punched by a bouncer like repeatedly in the nose.
Nice. Soft spot.
He was dancing with some guy's girlfriend, and the guy was coming up to him, and he told me the story right afterwards. I'll never forget it. He was like, the guy was coming at me, and I punched him. I was like, why? You sucker punch a guy? He's like, yeah. I was like, why? Like, before things escalated. I was like, no, that's why things escalated.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Obama. Poor guy.
What are you talking about Obama for?
I was talking about getting the fuck out of here.
Poor guy's on the screen.
Anyways, that night too, ended up with a $500 urinating in public ticket on White Avenue. You know where I was peeing?
Where?
On a public washroom. Right out on the street, they have a public washroom that was like just made, and I was peeing like right out there on the sign because the line was too long. Cop pulled over and grabbed me. I was like, ripped up the ticket right away and threw it in the trash. And then the next day, I was like, I better look up what ticket number that was and go pay it. So I did pay it.
You don't say. Nicolas Cage. I watched a guy do a Nicolas Cage impression. And they're like, how's he going to do this? And he just, like, they over exaggerate.
You ever watch Community?
Yeah, with Donald Glover.
Yeah.
And Chevy.
Yeah. They had Abed. Abed took a Nicolas Cage course. It was like, is he good or is he bad? And he couldn't figure it out. He was losing his mind.
Like from all his movie roles?
He's a big movie buff. Yeah, he's like, I don't know if he's good or bad. And then he started busting out into this Nicolas Cage impersonation. He's like, why? He's like, is he shitty or is he not? I don't know.
Dude, I like him, but then like some of the roles I've seen him do, you're like, he's
well, he ran out of money.
Gone in 60 Seconds. I watched so many times.
Yes,
Best
one of the greatest movies.
man.
But then after that,
National Treasure.
he lost all his money, and then he did like what was it? The
He did some
He
really
was a comic book
shitty
character that rides the motorcycle.
Ghost Rider.
Flaming Skull, yeah, Ghost Rider.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah.
He did that,
Ghost
and then he
Rider's
did.
terrible.
What's he been doing lately? Like the Sorcerer's Apprentice or something like that, and then
that was bad. I never watched
really,
that.
yeah, really
Just
hit
bad,
and
bad
miss.
stuff.
I
He had
actually
the-
heard
he
him in. He was in the Croods, isn't he?
The Rock.
He's
That
the
was
voice
great.
in the Croods.
I like the Croods.
Yeah,
He's
the
the
Croods
dad.
is good. Yeah.
No way, really?
I think
Yeah.
he's the dad.
Well, then
Yeah,
he did a
Croods is
good,
good.
fucking job.
I love placing voices in animated
was good.
movies. When you hear the voice, you're like, oh, I know that. And you auditorily,
like-
you fucking pick it up, and you're like,
Ellen
"Who's that? Who's that?"
DeGeneres.
And then you're like, oh, that's who that
Fuck.
is.
Turn of the Millennium Cage was the greatest though.
He was top shelf, man. Like they thought he was gonna do things.
Gone in 60 Seconds in The Rock. Or like
The
that
Rock
put-
with Sean Connery.
That
Yeah.
pays for all the shitty ones.
It really does.
What's that fucking tweet we saw? Or no, it's Adam Sandler. You get Adam Sandler to stop making movies, and we'll stop Eddie Murphy. Some black guy tweeted. He's like, you white people, you get Adam Sandler to stop making fucking movies.
Eddie Murphy, man. I was recently listening to someone talk about how they respect that he's not doing stand up anymore. Because I've heard a lot of people talk about how Chappelle's the greatest, and it's not just people. It's Chris Rock, it's Kevin Hart, it's Cat Williams. They talk about how they could never get on Chappelle's level. They say he's the best going right now, but then they always mention Eddie like fleeting, and they're like Eddie, but Eddie doesn't do it anymore.
That's because he
And
was
then
like 20 when
right.
he did those.
No, but I
jokes.
heard someone say recently that they respect that he's not doing it because he said that he could never get to that level again.
Yeah.
So he'd be constantly chasing something that's already happened.
Yeah.
So he just won't do it.
Yeah,
And it makes
that's what
sense.
everybody's expecting is raw and
Yeah.
hilarious,
And you'd
you
never get it.
No, you get an old ass Eddie Murphy talking about.
We could probably talk about
Stuff
some cool stuff, but it would take a lot of work to get to the level he was at, man.
You gotta be able to get some money from Apple for that right there. Eh? Let's start blocking that out until they pay us.
Tape it.
I'm just
Listen,
gonna fucking.
Tim Cook.
I'll sit here like this whole podcast. Apple, whenever you're ready, and my demand. Thank you, Robin. Whenever our demands have been met, sir, we will unveil what is behind our guest Rob
Like
Mason's
they don't know what the big
hand.
silver desktop
I have a
is.
question. I have a question.
No, sir, keep your hand up. We'll get to you
Question?
later.
Question?
Mike,
You have a question?
continue.
Can I have one question, please?
Okay, go ahead. Answer your
Do
question.
you like apples?
What kind of computer do you have?
Dude, you're getting a Dell.
I'm not sure whether I can deny or reveal that at this point.
I love podcasting for this long. We should keep doing this.
But it just gets weird.
I know. That's
I have
the
a great
best
time
part.
doing it. But I just start typing shit in the computer. I
Great
don't know.
stuff. Well, now we can.
You're already distracted. You're on your iPad, your phone now, and
Pretty sure he just did a Clash of Clans attack mid-podcast.
Fuck you, I did. And I got one fucking star, and I'm going to hear about it
now
from
our
my
clan's
goddamn
gonna be
clan.
all over
They're
us.
gonna nail me. I got 2 stars this war. It's
It's a
gonna
whammy
be-
clan. Fucking kick them all.
We can boot them all. Every one of them. No, we make the rules around here. And you know what I do? Sometimes I wear my sunglasses at night.
Stranded.
well, it's getting dark out.
Damn, I
Is
look
it ever?
good.
And
Let's
Alex,
go get our freak on.
yeah, let's get that prize that Alex told us, promised
Okay,
us.
we'll go get
Popsicles?
a prize.
Hard ice cream?
Just wait. I gotta put.
Are
on
those sharks with
song.
freaking laser beams attached to their freaking heads? Are you gonna
Is
play
that outro?
Wish That I Knew What I Know Now?
I dropped my thing.
You got Ricky Gervais sunglasses on.
I don't know who
That guy's a treat. Shout out to Ricky Gervais.
I'm sorry. I wanted to try that.
Hopefully he's not listening because that was a real slight against him. That guy's great.
Just wait for it.
I might never be
And
as
here
happy
comes
as
our,
Ricky Gervais.
Forget we're on camera.
That I knew what. Well, this is the closer, folks. The ATM number. Nobody knows the number, but we know it's a number.
40.
No, we're close. It's funny. Our guest probably knows better than we do.
I can check it.
You guys know what it is. This
Oh,
is
there you go.
ATM 35, folks.
TM number 35.
Hitting
and we're
milestones,
wearing
nice
it
even
out.
numbers, even though it's an odd number.
Love to have you guys. Sure, thanks for coming in, Rob
Thanks for
Mason.
inviting
Lovely.
me.
for
At
having you on here.
BRRR. How many R's, Mason?
2 R's.
2
2
R's.
middle R's.
BRR Mason.
Mason.
You find him on Twitter. Great
If
Canadian
anybody's-
kid.
If anybody's still listening. This one's kind of messy. This
No,
is a messy
it's
one.
going to be a great podcast
I
because
like
it's going
it.
to
3
work
hours,
out.
we'll probably
for
I
release
us.
liked it. I'm going to listen to it. I'll listen to it.
We'll probably
Fucking
release
nice
it like
you,
the
I'll
Lord
listen
of the
to it
Rings.
and be like,
I'll put it
what
up.
an
You
idiot.
got a road trip? I'll put it up on Sunday for
It's a
you.
3-parter.
Cool. I got a road trip. I'll be done by Sunday.
Wait,
Okay, we'll see you later. Big shout out to Amazon, Audible, On It, and Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Club. Stinger doesn't need Dollar Shave Club.
Thank
you know
you
why?
very much.
Because he doesn't need to shave.
Because he uses a Kleenex, it
folks.
wipes right
I
off.
don't shave it. I stopped shaving after.
Really, folks, I shaved last week, and look at this.
It's because Dollar Shave Club has high quality razors.
All right, folks, take care.
Shut
No, that's your
now.
line. You say
Take
your
care
line.
of each other, you sick fucks.
Go fuck yourself, New York. What?